Why doesn't it work? The heck, man? There we go. Why did that not work the first time? I got no idea. Whatever. It's all good. It's working now. That's what counts, right? Let me see. Let me see, let me see, let me see, let me see, let me see. Ah! Rose 7, I started streaming at the same time. That's kind of funny. All good. Okay. Let me do this. Zoop. Hello! Brad Morse. I'm not vibing with this playlist, to be honest. I need a different playlist. I need one that's not going to get me in trouble on the internet, though. But we go drum and bass today. What if I just turn it down a little bit so like you can't really hear it? Then it's probably chilling. It's probably fine, I think. I don't know, man. It's all good. Okay, yeah, plan for today. So I don't know why, but the YouTube comments weren't really working for me super well. So I had to like go through manually and figure out which one was the highest rated this time around. But I found it. It is this one here. It's to add a chest that gives you a hat and some currency. So we need a couple things for this. I'm going to open the obsidian up so we can start making a list of stuff we have to do here. But well, this one's not too bad. I don't know where or when this chest will like spawn in, to be totally honest. I haven't really figured that part out yet, but we need a couple of things. We need like an inventory. Wait a second. Wait a second. Pause the stream. I can't see my chat. That's Rosam stream, not my stream. Sky, I'm dying. Help, it's way too hot. You already know what I'm going to say. What I'm going to say is not helpful to you, traveler. You have an AC unit, though, if I remember correctly. Turn on your AC unit. Crank that shit. Crank that shit up. Pop out. There we go. Okay, I have both chats now. Oh, it's in bright mode. It's downstairs. I'm working. All right, that one. It seems like you did everything right, but you're still getting crushed. That's unfortunate. How hot is it right now over there? Is it 8 trillion degrees? Why? 36? That's absurd. What the heck? That's way too hot, man. What the? Nah, that's not it. Well, good luck on surviving the winter. Drink a lot of like cold water. Try to do like liquid cooling, but for the human body instead. Make it lower? I don't have that power. I'm so all I can do is make games. I apologize. Damn, Jackie, I don't control the weather. Dim this guy in a little bit. I need to talk in a little bit of a lower voice today. I need to remember. 2 kilogram bag of ice. Well, then there you go. Just sit in the bag of ice. Problem solved. Dude, I am like extremely out of it today. I don't know what's up. I like woke up, I had a coffee, and I literally haven't had like any food yet today because I just haven't been hungry. I had like a little bit for lunch, but other than that, I've just been like not here. I don't know what's happening. We need to merge all this stuff in. I'm gonna say git reset hard, I think. Yeah. I needed to reset because I was doing stuff to make the video work. But I'm just take me back. Yo, Cobalt Rock, how's it going? Hello. Hello, how are ya? Good to see you. I need to go on my GitHub real quick. And I can't show it on stream. I'm sorry. I need to merge in now I can show you this. I need to merge in the code changes here. If I go to Boss Slime. What's up this guy? Oh, true. Well, most of the time. You pull request. We're going to take Boss Slime and we're going to merge it to main. Did I push everything up? Yeah, everything's up today. Okay, cool. Here, pull request, ship it. Should be good enough. Then merge, confirm. Just force it in. Build some top tier indie shit, make the hats give powers. I'm unfortunately not allowed to make any ideas of my own for this game. Git pull. That's not how you do that. But hey, if it gets commented, then there's a chance. We're gonna get check out B. We're gonna do what? What do I want? I would like this to be chest. Chests? How about chest? What is the exact comment? Look at the OBS. Add a chest that gives you hat and some currency. So I'll say the loot drops. How about that? Do loot drops. There we go. All right, we're on a new branch now. Okay, cool. So we can talk about or think about how exactly we want to do this full feature. So we need a chest that gives money or currency and hats. So we need a couple things. For the currency part, we need the hats part, and then we need the chest opening. So we need an inventory screen with no equip. And then we need a chest inventory screen. Chest inventory screen. And I think the best way of doing this is we prefab some sort of like inventory screen object, and then we can arbitrarily spawn inventories of like any size. Been on that Dead by Daylight grind? I've been watching a couple Dead by Daylight streamers lately. It's a fun game to watch. I don't really know if I would play it because it doesn't seem that fun to play, but I like watching it. And sometimes, hey, sometimes that's all you need, you know? Sometimes that's just as good. Yeah, okay. So, Dead by Daylight's fun to play. If you say so, if you say so. For currency, we just need some sort of counter on screen. We need a name for this, and we need an icon. And I think I might name it Sleweebs, because people were saying they want Sleweebs for some reason. I don't know. And then hats, we already have hats, we just need to prefab a hat object and convert the thing that we have right now into something we can use for hats. So like right now, every hat is just the fedora. We need to prefab the hat object, and then we can roll for hat on chest opening. And then also what we need is to actually have the chest in game world, and chest needs to be interactable as well. So chest interactable like that. There we go. And I think what we can do is we can have... The thing is NPCs and chests are both interactable, but I don't think I want them to both inherit from like an interactable object, because I want the NPCs to be characters with like stats in case we ever want to use them for that. So I think having them be interactable as the same as the chest is interactable is not correct. They can just share a collision layer. Yeah. If you play worse than me, you're trolling. If you play better, you're a sweat or a hacker. Exactly. There you go. Yeah, you get it. And if you're exactly my skill level, then it's fair and we're both good at the game. That's just how it works. Them's the rules. Those are the rules. Cool. Okay, so that's sort of the plan. Let's go ahead and make the chest object first. So I'm gonna say that's our to-do list. That's the to-do list. And maybe we'll need to change it as we go. Let's do the first push too to get this all set up. This, yeah, there we go. Set upstream, all that garbage. Okay, let's get the chest in the game. So, reload from disk. Yeah. Everything should be good to go now. Oh, wait, no. That's not right. That was something I wanted to commit, because now the squish doesn't happen. No, the squish still happens. Never mind, it's actually all fine. I don't know what I'm talking about. Okay. Cool. So let's add a chest somewhere. We'll just add it, I don't know, let's make some space up here, I guess. We can add it up here. And then we need the chest object. So we're going to create a new node here. This will be a node 2D. Commit a fix for this hot weather. You mean like a hot fix? No, unfortunately, I'm diametrically opposed to hot fixes. We're going to call this interactables. And then in the interactable, we can make a chest. So this will be chest. We need a sprite for this. Sprite 2D. Can you make a cold fix instead? And actually, I want this to be an animated sprite 2D. So change type, animated sprite 2D like that. Cool. We're going to add sprite frames like this. And then we can have like a default and then an open animation. And for this, I think Admiral has a chest. Admirin chest. Yeah, here we go. I'm just gonna use this for now. We can change the sprites later. I'm gonna have Sunday sort of be my like cleanup day. There's a lot of things that are like in maintenance mode that I want to fix that I'm going to try to not, like on the weekdays I need to just get the one thing that I'm working on done, and then on Sunday I can like clean up a lot of stuff. So I'm gonna use this just for now, even though the pixel ratio is gonna be way off. It's all good for now. We'll go download. Let's see, take me to the downloads for now. I already support Admiral on Patreon, so we're chilling. It's a mildly suspicious looking zip folder, but we're gonna take that, go to our projects, go to game dev assets, wherever the heck I put that. Game dev assets. This is Admiral, so we might as well just put it with all the other Admiral stuff. 36 degrees, damn. All zip folders look suspicious. You got a good point on that one, actually. Fair enough. Why does my zip folder have an exe at the end? I don't know what to do with that. Also, hello, Fally. How's it going? Where's my Admiral stuff? Admiral. That's just Admiral in general. I need like just, yeah, there we go. Go ahead and paste that in there. Extract it all up. Go here. Whoopsies. Animated chests here. And then we should have... Oh, it's just all of them in a PNG. Okay, this works. We'll just use this gold one for now. That's good enough. And then we can have the first frame be the idle frame, and then we can have the animated frames as well. So let's go ahead and grab that. We're going to bring this in here. We'll put it on... I guess the chest is sort of an item. It's more of an interactable, I guess. New folder. Interactables, like this. We can bring this in here. That... Did that not come with me? Hello? We're in animated chests. I would like this, please. Is it like putting it somewhere weird? What the? Did it put it in SFX? Oh, it put it in SFX. Okay. It's been like pretty hot here, but I just don't go outside during the day and I kind of sleep in, so it's been survivable for the most part. Also, Japan is a civilized nation that has air conditioning. Interactables chests. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 by 5. 8 like that. We'll have this be the default frame like this. It's not centered at all. Listen here, you. Sorry, I didn't mean it. There we go. Do like that. And then we will have a new one for open. Or opening, open. And this should only play once, so it's a non-looping. This one does not matter. Go like this, go here. We'll take this chest open like this. I'm gonna use the gold chest. The regular chest looks good too, but I don't think I'm gonna use the gold chest. Let's go ahead and move you somewhere else. We'll say negative 50, 50. Just put you out here for now so I can pick you up. Oh, it's still on the map, the tile map layer, huh? Can I put this down so I stop grabbing this? I can grab you instead. I don't want you, man. I want the other node. Give me. Oh my god. Wait, if I put this above, is that why when I can grab it? No, I'm just never allowed to grab it. Okay, that's interesting. That's cool. I didn't want to grab it anyway. There we go. There we go. Yo, crazy fighter. Hello, hello. How's it going? The thing is, this needs to be locked though, so this I can move just the chest. Okay, the chest is now over here-ish. Perfect. Cool. Now we need the ability to, we need an interactable area with it. What are we adding? So the top comment on the last video was to add a chest that you can get some hats and some money out of. So right now I'm just gonna add that in, but there's not really a reason for it to spawn yet, so we're kind of prefabbing it, and then we can use it later, for example, when you kill like the slime boss or something. Electric Boogaloo, so true, so true. My first imprint was the most dwarf shit ever, digging a hole. Digging a hole is rad. Also, you hit me during like a Dwarf Fortress binge, so good on you. What's your trend? You're 0-0 still, yeah? Yeah, okay. Okay, then we add an area 2D. This will be its interactable area. Interactable area. And I think the NPC has the same exact thing. It does. Okay, cool. So we could theoretically prefab this, but collision shaped like this. And we'll have this be a circle. And then kind of go like this. This thing's offset. Well, we should adjust the sprite offset, not the object offset. I should go here. I'm gonna move this a little bit to the left still. There we go. Wave mechanism would be cool. I agree. We definitely need to like clean up the reason that stuff happens in this game. It's kind of right now. It's just it's kind of at random. Is this not at 0, 0? What's your transform? Why does this look like off for some reason? This is the center of the circle. This, I guess, the center of the sprite. Oh, because the center of the sprite isn't on the chest. This is where you broadcast your screen. Correct. I want this to be in the center like that. That makes more sense. It's the center of the sprite. Center of the sprite. There we go. There we go. Add a banana. It's not impossible to add a banana. We might add a banana as an Easter egg no matter what. Also, hello, Gonzalo? I'm not sure how to pronounce a C. I don't know how to pronounce this letter. I don't know how to do this one with like a little thing underneath. What is that? Banana hat? I mean, in the game right now, it is proximity bananas fedora. So there already is an Easter egg with the fedora. You can equip proximity bananas fedora, but also you can, this is broken. So if you go to equip it, you can leave it on, but accidentally put a thing over here. Don't worry about that. Don't worry about that. I have an OC inspired by Nico from One Shot. I am not sure what One Shot is, but neat. The only Nico I know is from Nico's Advent. What is that game called? Nico something something? Am I on Twitch? Yes, I am. I multi-stream to both platforms, like a coward. You want to play this game so bad? This will be on my itch as soon as there's a gameplay loop. You can play it for free. It'll be for free, probably forever, on my itch page. Right now, it doesn't exist there. Sorry, but yeah, once this gets to a point where I can actually like release it, you can play it for free, and in your browser too. Imagine that, because I'm running in compatibility mode. Why is your Y sort not good? I should be in front of you, dude. Why are you being weird? You must have Y sort enabled, I assume. This has Y sort, right? Yeah, it has Y sort enabled. So do you have Y sort enabled? You need it too? Free in this economy? I know, right? Oh, there we go. Okay. That fixed it. Sweet. What's the name of the main guy? He doesn't have a name yet. I just kind of realized that. Favorite streaming site is Kick, by the way. We don't do that one here. We don't do Kick here. Nah. Okay, I was about to say EU. Yeah. Isn't that a site just for like degenerate gamblers or something? Is it gonna be in Steam or something? I don't know. I don't have plans for that far in the future. Maybe. We need a script here, so this is gonna be attached script chest GG. So let's just say class name chest, and this will extend not node2d, but interactable. I'm gonna make a class for this called interactable. Is that chest from Rosati? No, it's from Admiran. I'm sure Rosati could cook us up one, but if he wants. How many people on Twitch? I don't know, I hide the view count. Otherwise I get self-conscious. Scripts, create new scripts. Name him Sway Aside. Jeff the Third. All potential names, for sure. Make the chest have a 1% chance to turn into a mimic chest? That's horrifying, why would you do that? Yeah, that would work. Interactable.gd. And now you should be able to be good, right? Interactable GD, so now I could say class name interactable extends, and I guess this will be node2d for now. There's a chance in the future it'll be like collision body, but it's okay for now. We can work with interactable. So now, tell the Twitch people I said hi. Crazy Spider says hi, everybody. Bury the platypus. Someone said add a platypus, and I was like, do you want one with an evil nemesis and a top hat, or just a regular platypus? And they did not respond to me. Sir Laddington the Third von Helsberg. Carl Rock says hi, Crazy Spider. It's Crazy Fighter, but I respect the energy. Okay, so we got that going, so I can walk over. Now, when I hit E, I need this to do something. So I'm gonna say, let's see. I'm gonna say on this, we need the interact on this interactable area. So since you're an interactable, you always have an interactable area, and then we'll have function ready. ready like this. Soup, soup. And then we'll say interactable area dot area entered dot connect. We'll say interact. I want this to be a little bit abstract because each interactable is going to implement its own version of this interact. So I'm going to say function interact. This will be the player interacting with you. So if we ever need something with the player, this is the place we can do it as well. No attacks? No attacks yet. No one suggested it yet. I guess no one's won the vote for attacks yet. Why not a frog crowl Eunice? It's a great question. It's a great question. Make sure there be a cat inside instead because it would be funny. I'm the evil mage from the other chat. Oh, that's for Rock Dog. I do want to add cats at some point, but it's got to win the vote. Chest should start off at the beginning of the game at an NPC that should be saying stuff like, seriously, you do not want to open that chest. You really don't want to open that chest. And if you open the chest, a giant slime should jump out of the chest and attack you. Pyome, I love the vision. I love the vision. That's a great vision. Did you comment on the video? I'm just a funnel, dude. All right, so we can go interact here. For now, all I want to do is have the animation play. So since this is going to be abstracted, I want this to be, well, it can be sprite too. Well, it should be animated sprites. Animated sprite. It's still 2D, I think, right? Yeah. Okay, so we can have this. For now, what we're going to just do is say .play, and we're going to say open. Now what we need to do is adjust this bit to be on the same collision layer. So if we go to this is interactable range. One is interactable detection area, and you mask to interactable range. And I think that should just work. So now we can walk over. If I hit E, nothing happens. Why does nothing happen? That's just a wheel. Brady, in the moment I turn the reins of the stream over to you, you just realize it's over, right? I don't even know how to pronounce that, Amu. Made a mistake while typing. I can't make myself look bad, so I'll change your core characters so I'm retroactively always correct. That's a good strategy. I like that strategy. Oh, this is area entered. This is not how this works. So that actually should have played as soon as I entered the area. Did it try to play? Because that's not quite correct. Nope, it's not even seeing me. Why isn't it even seeing me? You're an interactable detection area. Let me see this again. Interactable range? Oh no, you're the other way around, sorry. I need to rename these layers a bit. So if I walk up now, the chest should open. Chest GD to a variable of type raccoon. Right, that doesn't make any sense. Oh, interactable wants NPC. I guess this should not be interactable like this. There should be a second thing that's interactable. Because the regular one won't work here. This should be interactable NPC. Or I guess this should be NPC. I'm gonna set that to be NPC like that. Oops, whoa. Chill. And then this will not be set interactable, remove interactable. This will be set NPC, remove NPC. Set NPC. Not NPB, NPC. Like this. We can do remove NPC like this as well. There we go. Make sniffable methamphetamine. Slime to. We gotta cook slime to. Make yourself Skygraze a marketable plushie in the game. Now that you're cooking with that one. Now you're talking. Damn, I didn't think about that. Make me like a U2 or something. A fully like rendered U2. This will be set NPC. Remove NPC. Yeah, don't worry. The Skygray merch is coming. Definitely. Skygray marketable plushie IRL. I don't know if that's necessarily the thing that we need. So the problem now is that the NPC range is going to share the same layer as the interactable range, which is not what I want to happen. Maybe, well no, because the NPC needs to know that the player is in range, so the collisions still need to work the way that they're working right now. So what I need to do is shift the NPC's collision to be on a different layer, and I can have a different layer for interactables. But the player's like detection range can be the same for both, I think. There should be a bot that regularly spits random names as an XYZ followed so you look more popular to the shareholders. Nah, that's marketable. That's market value. Coding stuff makes absolutely no sense, but I think it's cool. I appreciate that. I could do, I could try to explain it a little bit better, maybe. I think that's more of a slight on me than than anything else. To be able to sacrifice the platypus to the chest for a hat? That's morbid. What the heck? A sacrificial platypus? Parry the sacrificial platypus. If the boss is slime, the next one should be the Eye of Cthulhu. Terraria reference. Terraria mentioned. I'm playing Terraria this weekend. Hell yeah. I'm very excited for it. I love Terraria. That game is gas. Ranger mains rise up. We're literally the best class in the game. It's undeniable. Mages over there. Yeah, okay. All right, kid. Go sit down and recharge your mana. I'm going to be out here shooting my gun that doesn't use bullets for some reason. Meanwhile, melee people having to get in within like 2 pixels of Duke Fishron to do any damage. All right. If you need me, I'll be back here pumping like 10 billion DPS with a bow that shoots 10 arrows at once. Do you remember that Phineas and Ferb episode? Yeah, it was they pulled it after it released. Rare gun go boom. That's what I'm saying. It's like the best weapon ever. You just shoot stuff. All right, how do I want to fix this problem? I feel like this is okay, but I need this area to be different. Maybe I have a separate area for detecting NPCs on the character, and then I just hook it to that area instead. So this will be interactable area, and then we can have a new area. And this will be NPC detection. Oh, this is on the raccoon. Whoops, this needs to go on the player. There we go. This is your interactables detection. This will be NPC detection. Detection area. And I'm going to put this above the hitbox like that, so it makes a little bit more sense. Add a child node. We need a collision shape. This is the thing that actually lets us see the thing that we're next to. So if I go like this, I can have a circle. I'm going to have it be the same size as the other circle. I think they're both 10 pixels. 16, huh? All right, I'll have you be 16. So if I go to the player character now, I'm going to have the NPC detection area, and I will hook that into that. And then we need to change the collision layers as well. Step away, Ranger. I'll use my sword that for some reason extends across half the biome. Now that's true. The melee classes do get to hit you from 80 miles away with a sword that's like 2 feet long. That one is a little bit confusing. No starburst? The starburst is cool, but you got to sit there for like an hour while that thing winds up. Oh no, I'm sorry. I'm thinking of the prism. Hey, bye, Emu. Thanks for stopping by. Have you ever heard of the cool anime called JoJo's Bizarre Adventure? No, I've never heard of that before. Not even one time. This is the first time I've ever heard of that. What's it about? Okay, so we have the NPC detection area here. Now we can have the interactables detection area. We need to change the layers that these things are on for their collision. So you're fine, but the NPC one needs to be on a new layer. So we're going to edit the layer names a little bit here. We're going to say we have interactables detection, interactables range. We're going to say NPC detection area, and then NPC. I guess having this be like range doesn't make a lot of sense. This should just be the interactable area for the NPC. That's probably already good enough. Yeah. There we go. Okay, so we have NPC detection area, NPC, interactable detection area, interactable. That means the raccoon needs to change because right now it lives on the interactable layer. It is no longer an interactable. It is now an NPC. So you live on 6 and you mask to 5. For the player character, this is going to live on 5 and mask to, sorry, this is going to live on 5 and mask to 6. So now the raccoon should still work. If I walk up. What? What is, something is happening. Debug, show visual collision shapes. Is my collision shape just too large or what? Oh, you're interacting with yourself? Is that what's happening? How, what, huh? Oh no, the area is over here. It has a transform. Right. Go back to snap back to reality. Okay. Recently just finished the whole show. That's quite the feat. I always think a scorpion is lobster but red. 500 years of CIA psyops. You falling for it? Okay, that still works. Cool. And then when I get next to you, do you open up for me? All right. I guess not yet, huh? If I go to, oh, because you're on the wrong layers or what? Is this on the wrong layer? No. I mean, it seems to me like you two should talk to each other. No? Why isn't that not working? Hello? Hello? What is happening? This is getting connected. I can see the shape. Hang on, let me look at this one more time. Okay, layer 2, you're an interactable. You mask to 1. They're having communication issues. The couple's therapist couldn't even solve it. Damn. I mean, the weird thing here is like this. Oh my god. I know what it is. Area. This is the player area 2. That's what's happening. Do you see the debugger? Do you see how it's red? In Scratch coding, I could do this easily. Sweet. I love Scratch. Now if I walk near, it worked. So it plays the opening. Do you see that? Do you see it? It worked. Look. Ready. Open. Boop. It's slow as hell though. What the? Gonna speed it up to 10 FPS like everything else in the game. Keep it consistent frame rate. There you go. What coding language do you use? I use GDScript. It looks a lot like Python. It runs a lot like Python as well. So highly recommend it if you're new to game dev. Learn GDScript. There's an API reference that's pretty good. Or not API reference, sorry, like a getting started guide that's pretty good. Make the raccoon have a 0.1% chance to say "te epic duck is coming." I haven't heard the word "te" in so long. The last time I was into "te," questionable content, is when I saw a guy wearing this shirt from this webcomic. Does anyone else remember questionable content in the realm of webcomics? This is a webcomic that I can't recommend this to anybody. It's not a good read. It's time consuming, but it was in the same era as like Homestuck. Anyways, this guy always wore a teh shirt, and I thought it was extremely funny and creative at the time. What is the latest? I stopped reading at about there's 5,000 of them now. Wow, it's kind of crazy that like time just keeps moving on no matter what. Huh. Interesting. I need to leave that website now. The fog is coming. So true, Emily Dickinson. The epic duck is coming. It's possible. I feel like I'm on American Idol sometimes. I'm like, you could decide if the duck is coming. In reality, it's you could make a comment and then upvote the comment that the duck is coming, and then it would show up. That's how it works. We're old? Yeah, buddy. Yeah. Yeah. Damn, I remember reading that in like high school or something. I don't even remember. Upvote Redditor spotted. I'm sorry, I don't know the nomenclature of every website, okay? Or at least I don't context switch between them. We all know what an we know what an upvote is. Don't give me that. I used the language to convey the meaning. Okay, I want dude, wholesome Chungus die. Did you know the narwhal bacons at midnight? The epic duck is a Roblox is Roblox, just saying. You kids these days in your Roblox, you do not understand. Hang on, Roblox Lumber Tycoon. Not Lumber Tycoon 2, you got it all wrong. Do you want to know how many hours I have in this video game that I played an absolutely absurd amount of my life when I was like 6 years old in Lumber Tycoon? Now you got shit that's like, you got full ass video games. This game, you left click trees, dude. And you know what you do once you left click enough trees? You turn your wood into lumber. You use the lumber to buy a better axe to like left click trees faster. And I loved it. I was loving every minute of it. The Fantasy Life? It's OG Roblox. I was there, and I wore a Coca-Cola t-shirt. I don't even know if you could find... I don't know what my old account is. I play Cartwright into... Jesus Christ. Jago and I have occasionally played Roblox. Roblox is actually kind of gas. In fact, to sort of give you a sneak peek, I think my next YouTube short series might actually be making a Roblox game instead. So right now we're making this game, but there's a problem with this game in that when I like shouldn't be releasing shorts at the cadence that I'm releasing them. Because because if I release a short on like Monday, and then the short actually comes out on Tuesday, that means I have to have like the votes in by Wednesday to make the next thing on the game, so I can make the next short by Thursday. But it doesn't actually like give enough time for people to like decide on an idea because it's only one day. So what I want to do is have 2 of these going at once. It's like 2 different games going at once. So that way, if I did like Monday was the Godot game, Tuesday was the Godot game release, and then 2 days of voting, and then on Thursday I would update the game. Then at the same time I could do, on this day release, I could do the Roblox game, and then I could delay it by 2 days. So that way they're like off-centered by a little bit. I'm streaming. Hi. Hello, Heecham. How's it going? Welcome in. Call it imagination living. I really wanted to make a Roblox game for a long time because like Jago talks about coding in Lua all the time. It seems really fun, and like I want to learn Lua, and I figure like making a Roblox game seems like a good way of doing it. The only thing that I'm worried about with Roblox is like the modeling stuff. I have no idea how it works. So I may have to recruit some help on that end because I don't know how to do like yeah, I just don't know how to do a lot of like modeling stuff for Roblox. I know you can use like basically like the Lego stuff they have in the game editor, but I think once you start getting into the code, it doesn't really work that well. It's pretty easy. Okay, that's good to know. Maybe I could like take a crash course on you just need $30 for like assets and stuff, or to make a game. Wait, do you need to pay Roblox before you're allowed to make a game? I didn't know about that. I mean, Apple makes you charge like Apple has like a license, so it's kind of the same thing, I guess. Made a Roblox game once. It's a dark memory. Is it because it was in Roblox or because it was in Lua? Oh, for assets? I would probably try to contact someone within the community. I wouldn't mind paying someone in the community for assets. But I don't know if I'd like contact someone random for that. A Roblox game before for free with a free model because I have 0 coding experience. That's okay. You're out making stuff. Lua's fine. It's because it's Roblox. That's fair, yeah. If I tried modeling, the world would end. I don't think that that's true. I think you got it in you. I think you could model if you needed to. Cool. Okay, so this shouldn't be the way that this is. This should instead just set that you are in fact the targeted interactable object, and instead you should have an interact function like this. This is more what I want to see. So actually you don't need this at all. You don't need this at all. Actually, you don't even need this. I just want you to play the open thing when I'm nearby. I want you to hit E to actually get this thing to open. So in the player script, we can update this a little bit. We can say onReady var interactable is an interactable, and this will also start the game as null. Then we need to get our interactable detection area like this, and I'm gonna have these. Oh, it's already defined actually. I'm silly. So we can say this.area entered, and I'm gonna do the type hints first this time because it just gets really weird if I don't do it that way. So we have set NPC, remove NPC. We're gonna have 2 more extra functions here. And I'm going to copy and paste them because they're pretty similar. They're both one-liners anyways. This will be set interactable. This will be interactable area, area 2D. This should be NPC area, by the way. NPC area, NPC area, NPC area. This will be interactable area. And this will say interactable. There we go. We'll go like that. Do you not like this? What's... Remove NPC. Oh, right. I didn't. Yep. This needs to be remove interactable because we're removing the thing that we can interact with. Look at that. We did it. Okay, so we have interactable area entered dot connect, and this will be set interactable. Godot, I hate that you do that. It's a signal bus. Why are you doing this to me? Why? Can you make an Easter egg where you try to keep opening and closing the chest, and the texture says, "Oh, there's also a lollipop in the dust." I don't really see the through line, but I respect the vision. Throw down if all of us throw down $1.5, we'd have $30 for Sky. Crowdfunding a Roblox game. People have PC player more? I'm not sure what that is. What is PC player? Am I working on the game in the shorts? Yeah. That's exactly correct. Yes. This is the same game. Area exited dot connect, and this will be remove interactable. That's not how you spell that word, huh? Not even close. Remove. Yeah, feel free to like not type hint me ever, even though I made the function. That's fine. I wasn't. It's cool. I just like, that's the whole reason I made it first, was so that you could like tell me what it is. But if you're just gonna yell at me and say my whole code is broken, I guess that's cool too. Don't worry about it. You can make games in PC but not mobile. Oh yeah, I would not make a game on mobile. That seems crazy. So if I go to you should be set in my interactable. If I had E, nothing happens. Why does nothing happen? Oh, because this is for NPC. We're gonna say NPC will take first priority, and then we'll say if interactable, and we hit the interact key. We're gonna do this. Then we're gonna say interactable dot like that. This needs to be input dot. That's weird that it didn't grab that part of the type hint. How did I do that like that? There we go. Okay, so now we should be able to walk up, hit E, and the chest opens. We got there. Holy shit. It's actually working. Chest in game world, chest interactable. Nice. Cool. Let me commit that real quick. Git status, git add, git commit, chest in game world. There we go. Cool. We can move on. What are your thoughts on the guy with the banana profile picture that has decided everything on this game so far? I'm glad today's the first day that it's not a banana. It's not a banana idea. It's the day 4. It's finally we have escaped the banana realm. An idea for a currency, different types of currency, like say slime frags help you buy food, etc. I do like the idea of like having different currencies per area. I think that's pretty cool. I'm not gonna mess with it right now because there's no reason to. We can just make one currency for now, and then if we want to make it a different one in a different area, we can do that. Sorry, but I gotta go. No worries. Thanks for stopping by and hanging. Hope to see you around again. Banana just says only good ideas. He got mogged on this one, which is kind of crazy. I didn't think it was gonna happen. I thought we were just gonna be making Banana's game until the end of time, but no, it's actually a different person's game now. It's not just me and Banana making a game. Before I go, tell me where next short is. It should be in approximately 15 hours. So I set it to release. Well, actually, I'm going to change the timing a little bit. I set it to release Thursday at noon, but that's JST. So that doesn't really make any sense. I don't know when the next. I have to think about my schedule, so I don't know. But it should be sometime tomorrow, hopefully, depending on when I get the chest finished. There's actually a couple things like that I need to finish first, but if we can get everything done, I'll have it up by tomorrow. 15 hours, it's oddly specific. You have no idea. There's so much math that goes into it, because like the shorts, when it publishes, doesn't get put into the feed, and then it has to like wait. It has like a warm-up period of like 12 hours. So I'm like trying to plan it so that it hits at exactly 9 p.m. in the shorts like view tab. It's a whole thing. But now my like thing is shifting where it's actually pushing it to my audience immediately, so I got to change the timing on it. I might just release it as soon as I'm done, which would be kind of silly, but yeah. What's a Siapec? I also don't know what that is. I'm not sure what a Siapec is. I think it's the thing from like Poppy Playtime or something. I have no idea. That's my guess. Poppy Playtime. Oh man. I'm gonna realize I've just been listening to one thing. What you been listening to lately? Oh, speaking of listening to stuff, this song is a banger. I love you, Faint. You replied to my Twitter post. That was great. Poppy Playtime, Skibidi Toilet. Is Poppy Playtime the new generation's like SCP? Like is Poppy Playtime just upgraded staircase game? Finally did the thing I want to do, metal plus orchestra plus electronic. Hell yeah. Gotta go because I need to continue the grind. Alright, right on. I respect it. Take it easy, Nico. Or Nicholas, whichever you prefer. Skibidi. No more Skibidi. Okay, so what's the next thing we're working on? I got an idea. Hit me with it. Little funny creature. That's fair. SCP is damn good. SCP definitely hit me at the right time where I was able to properly get terrified by games. But like, I think now, even if I play like Amnesia or something, like I've just played enough games that I know if my character dies, it's like whatever. So I can play through like Amnesia and not get spooked anymore. But like when I was like 14 and I played fucking Amnesia by myself in my house when my like parents were gone, that I was fucking terrified. I was seeing shit in the dark, man. That was like the worst. I don't know why I did that to myself. Numb to the horror. I think that was the worst time, like horror wise, I've ever been spooked. Now I'd be like, maybe I'd dream about it when I sleep or something, but like other than that, nah. It's normal. Yeah. I was seeing stuff though. I was like seeing the little like creepy little dudes everywhere. But same with SCP. I was terrified of the guy that only moves when you blink. Damn, that shit shook me, dude. Sea Peck is a funny little creature. Hey, right on. Not everyone understands the pride of making music. Sometimes you just get addicted to yourself. It's a lit feeling. That's how I feel about making games. I get it. Help us give us better ideas. What do you want this game to be? An RNG or maybe a platformer? I think it probably will go towards like a beat 'em up roguelike is my my best guess. So like kill monsters, loot stuff, level up, get like a different abilities or different weapons or something. Maybe a little bit of dungeon crawling, but something probably close to like a roguelike is the easiest one to go from here. And that kind of seems like that's what a lot of the ideas that are being generated as well are for. Different area things, I mean, that kind of tends away from a roguelike a little bit. It's more like a progression based like RPG or something, but that's the cool thing about doing like just small features like this is I kind of don't need to know 100% of what's going on. I just need to like do the next thing, and then wherever it goes from there is where it goes. As long as this like stays isometric top down, it's probably good. I'm gonna stick to single player too. I don't think I'm gonna fuck with netcode. You want an Undertale type game? I would love to make a game like Undertale. I don't think this would be that kind of game. But I would love to make a game like Undertale. Undertale's like a big inspiration for me, I think, for a lot of this game dev stuff. Undertale's a fantastic game. God damn, that game like shook me, dude. That game was so good. I love Undertale. Add a normal enemy? We could add a normal enemy, maybe like just a regular old slime. Putting in Sans as a secret boss. I'm not fucking with copyright lawyers, but I appreciate it. You don't know how to generate infinite views? Not really. I think the amount I'm getting now is palatable. My heart was like getting kind of palpitations when it was like going 1,000 an hour or something. That was insane. Insert Megalovania. Good song, but do you want the Homestuck version, or do you want the what is it, Earthbound version, or do you want the fucking what is it, Undertale version? What's your take on Stop Killing Games? I already gave my take on Stop Killing Games. First of all, I might be the most anti-corporation motherfucker you've ever met, so... So first of all, yeah. I mean, I'm more in it to punish the corporations for the love of the game, but also to make them stop killing video games. Yeah, I should make a video about it. Did make 3 videos, each at least half an hour. True. I gotta step up my clickbait game. Chest opening. So this is actually done. We need the inventory screen to pop up. So when you open the chest, can I suggest something? Yeah, you're more than welcome to. When you open the chest, it should pop up the modal screen. It should freeze the player. So it should pause the game. The thing is, this actually is just going to go into the UI layer. It's going to pause the game, so show the modal background, and then show... I kind of want to rename this like player inventory now, because an inventory would imply that like the chest is going to have the same thing where it's like loot. Maybe it's like loot inventory. Maybe loot inventory is better. Yeah. Add a nerd face boss? I don't know what you're talking about. I apologize. Pirate Software, look inside. Pro Corp. Yeah, that's crazy to me. Thought this channel was family friendly. Oh, sorry. Am I not supposed to swear? I apologize. My bad. I didn't mean it. I meant frick. Do I curse only in stream? No, I don't curse. Do I have to not curse? Wait, pause. Okay, hang on. Roll it back. Do I have to not curse if I'm multi-streaming to YouTube? Do I get like my dinner ate if I do that? Leave the billion-dollar companies alone. That's the thing that was getting me, is like, doesn't Pirate Software have like a... It's alright, just not used to it. I'll try to tone it back. Hey, listen, if it makes people uncomfortable. I know how to not swear. I'll just go into like work mode. If I'm playing a game though, the F word is gonna come out. Came back, how we get this Pirate Software posting? Sorry, it's just the thing. If I don't curse, you'll leave? Don't make me choose between my kids. Don't make me choose a favorite child. You're allowed to curse, or are we allowed to curse? I think that's more of a discussion between you and your parents. I think if you have to ask, probably not. But if you just said the F word, I mean, I'm not going to stop you. That seems like out of my jurisdiction. Okay, so right, we need a modal here. Okay, so I'm gonna leave this as inventory control. I don't love it. I want to rename it to player inventory, but like what all gets modified if I do that? Probably just this, huh? This has a reference. Does this have a reference? Dude, this is one thing that's really disappointing about Godot is if I change this to player inventory, my whole game crashes and it won't tell me where the references are. Yeah, it's this. This needs to be player inventory control. And now I can use another one for like looting inventory. There we go. So now I can still look at my inventory and I can still equip the hat. Okay, cool. And I can still open the chest. Chest still opens. And I can still talk to the raccoon. Raccoon talks. And I can still spawn the boss. And everything is still working. Okay. Cool. Scott, do you have a favorite anime? Yes, Nichijou. Off the dome. No need to say it so many times. My bad, my bad. Add an old man NPC named Old Main. No way, I know. Nichijou? Dude, Nichijou is kind of a goat. That show is so funny, dude. When the principal's like wrestling the deer, that is peak anime. I would love defrag. I don't think I've ever seen, I don't think I've ever even heard of defrag. Other than like the thing you used to do to old hard drives. All right, so this is control. This is gonna go here, and this is going to be an inventory control. So when the chest is interacted with, what it needs to do is tell the UI that loot has been opened. Now, I don't know who's like in control of this. Luffy, did you ever see? I have not seen One Piece either, though I have a friend that absolutely loves One Piece. And I'm going to a One Piece event this month actually, here in Japan. Shrine scene that absolutely killed me completely. I don't know if where she's like trying to donate the money to the shrine and like a million things just keep going wrong. Women principal fighting a deer. Go watch Nichijou. It's a fantastic anime. So this like inventory panel, how do we want this to work exactly? Okay, do you get that thing? Who has the input on when an escape is paused? Is it main that has it? Who has it? Is it the UI that has it? It's the UI that has it. Okay, so the UI is the thing that is authoritative on pausing or unpausing the game. Inventory control game pause.connect. Oh, the inventory control has it. Wait, whoa. This thing has it. Wait, does that mean the game doesn't pause right now? No, it still pauses. What the heck? Inventory control, player inventory. Okay. Does this mean that it just has one of these for every single one of its controls? I guess so. That's actually okay. That's okay. There we go. You get depressed when you're done with the episodes? Oh no! Exam scene is also extremely well though. Oh yeah, I like that one too. Yeah. Make the old man give you 1 coin if you complete his quest of touching grass during 10 seconds. It'd be too easy, the whole world is grass, brother. Guess you could run off the game if you want. You watched Chainsaw Man? I watched a little bit of it with my like roommates at some point. I thought it was pretty entertaining. I find it hard to like get into an anime now because it feels like a big time sink for me. So I haven't really like watched one in a little bit. So this is an inventory control. This will be loot inventory control. And that means that the signal will come from the thing that is being looted. So in this case, this is going to be the chest. The chest will signal like loot UI dot opened, chest opened, self opened, loot UI dot open self, something like this. So we need a connection to this loot UI. So what we're going to do is add a unique name here. This chest technically should not be able to access this by unique name, but give me the screen a moment. I saw your model, by the way. Well, hey, welcome in. It'll have something like this, and then you can say loot.open. That'll be the lock and redeem. Channel points are worthless here. I'm sorry. So we can do something like this, and we can add a child. Well, we don't need it. We can just attach a script for now. This, and then we can say this is class name loot inventory control extends control, and then we can say What did I call it? Open? I call it open? Chest, yeah, open. Okay, so we need a function for open. So we're opening the loot inventory. The function open. This, so this is, we need to pause the game, same as this. There's a chance that this could inherit from the same inventory control. You grass. Event, dragging item texture, event, button texture, animate out. We could probably use these, so we should make a class that shares this. So this will change to player inventory control. And then we need to make a new script. That's the hybrid of these two scripts. So we're going to create a new script here. Call this an inventory control. It already exists. Right. We're going to rename this then. This will be player inventory. Player inventory. Like that. There we go. There we go. Make the chest be the fake chest from Dark Souls. You're the second person to suggest that. Y'all just hate getting loot, huh? You want to just get crunched instead? You're free run posting. Speaking of anime, huh? Okay, so that works. What next? Wait, so we need to yoink this up. So now we need to make the script for the inventory control like this. Inventory control here. So we say class name inventory control. Please work with me. Control extends. This will be control like that. And now the player inventory can inherit from this script instead. And the loot inventory can also inherit from this. Then we start scooping out the stuff that we want. To make it a mimic? Y'all just love mimics. Do I think demons deserve rights? Absolutely not. I saw free run. They're monsters. They'll just say whatever they need to say so that you like let them into your house or whatever. We're gonna do these two. So we're gonna grab this. We're gonna take this to our player inventory. We're gonna go like this, and then we need the signal as well. So if we go to the player inventory one more time, player inventory like this, we're going to grab the signal for game paused, game unpaused. And we can go here and deposit them here. Here we go. Now let's go back and make sure nothing else here is broken. What else is, you don't like this? Identifier unpause is not declared in current scope. Yeah, it is. What are you talking about? It's in here. It's right here, you nerd. You can't see that. Why can't it see this? Is it self? What? Wait, huh? What is this? You're good either way, right? Godot is just having a moment. I don't know what that was, dude. Free run might be racist towards demons. Listen, the thing is, like, they're actual demons. Like, they just want to kill people, and they'll, like, just be nice to you to let them kill you. So, like, yeah, I respect her. She's like, nah, I see through that bullshit. I'll give it up. Mimic would be really fun. Imagine you try to open it, and boom, you're in a minigame to try to not get your head chopped off. Damn, that's metal. You Radon from Elden Ring? That's, again, I don't really mess with copyright lawyers. Hello, what are we doing this time? So the feature this time is to add a chest that gives you a hat and some currency. So right now we're making an inventory screen for the hat to live in. Yeah. Also, I gotta run ads real quick. I think I gotta run them in 15 seconds. This Jasinski thinks demons should not have the rights. This hurts his re-election chances. I think the demons in free run shouldn't have rights. Now, if you're coming at me with the demons from, like, I don't know, Monster Masube or something, is that the right one? Is that the one with the snake lady, or did I just list off something I should not have had the answer to? Exposed? If we're talking about those kind of demons, they can have as many rights as they want. In fact, they can have some wrongs too. I support demon rights and demon wrongs. I'm spot checking myself. Monster Masube. Oh, Musume. Okay, we're good. That's the safe one. No worries. Check. Okay, so we have, don't we already have an inventory? That was the player inventory. We need the loot inventory now, which will have a copy of the player inventory, but also needs the loot inventory. So we need to probably prefab up a lot of the inventory stuff. So this should go here. Oh, this expects an argument, huh? This will be open. This will accept an interactable. Interactable, or I guess lootable. Lootable. I'm gonna say it's an interactable for now, but we can eventually have this be a lootable instead. There we go. You're making a chest that gives a hat, but for some reason everyone wants to be killed by the chest. I know, it's crazy. Viridian. That's not what I said, but it is what I meant. Okay, so let's run it up. So we can go here now and hit E, and that does not pause. Why doesn't that pause the game? Go to open on the. Oh, because I didn't set it to do anything. Okay, so let's just say pause. That. So now if I walk up to this thing and hit E, it should pause. And it does. There we go. And then the last thing I want is the modal background to display. So the UI needs to connect to this control as well. And have the same... Whoa, 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 whoa. Be player, inventory control. Like this. And then we do the same thing with these two. And we should not do it like this. We should instead say... const... modal UI, modal UIs, modal UI, pausables, pause, yeah, and this is going to equal the loot inventory control, sorry, the player inventory control, and the loot inventory control, and then we say for pausable in pausables, we can do this little connection stuff, so we can do this instead. There you go. Cool. What do you not like? It's not a constant expression. What? He's TypeScript posting? Inventory control.toggle is not declared. Right, this should be player inventory. Okay, cool. So now the modal should show. Boop. And it does. Look at that. Now the screen gets dark. Now we just start adding stuff in. He has my vote, the succubus. Do I like get to win a 1v1 against a succubus because I'm ace? Like, how does that work out? Goodbye again because why not? All right. Will I ever do a Roblox stream? I have in the past. I've done it with Jago a couple times. Honestly, maybe. Why not? I do a Roblox stream. Roblox is fun, man. I also, if I'm going to be making a game in Roblox, then like, yeah, I'm going to have to stream it at some point, right? That seems like a physical impossibility if I don't do that. Yeah. I would probably like maybe do a stream of Roblox or something before I start making the Roblox game, but I don't know. I just want to make a game in Lua, dude. I don't know. Okay. Twitch side, I gotta run ads. I apologize. I'm gonna keep going though because I feel like I'm making good progress. So enjoy 3 minutes of ads. Sorry. It's like if I'm trying to pull up on you like they work in conversion therapy. That is a fucking wild sentence. Holy. Please play Pressure or JJS, Jujutsu Shenanigans. Play Pressure with your viewers. I saw Taquito playing a game that I want to play. It's like you run through, you're like running through a maze, and there's like it's something chasing you. Roblox game, maze running game. I don't know how to describe it. There's like an eyeball that chases you, and you got to do like a mini game for every room that you get into. There's like a gate that goes up doors and try to go to the end. Maybe it's called Doors. Doors, maybe? No, it's like castle themed. This is not quite it. Grace? I think it's Grace. Grace Roblox. Yeah, dude, this game looks fun as hell, man. This looks like just the most like, it looks like if you distilled down like Sonic into like just the key components, it's this, you just go fast. It's awesome. Yours is kind of fun, not gonna lie. Interesting. You mess with Grace? Great. I was watching Taquito play it for like, I don't know, like probably 2 hours. It was awesome. It's pure adrenaline. It looks like it. Also, it plays a lot of like classic Osu music. People on Image2 look sus. You're reading into it too much. I could teach you. I'm sure I could learn this game. It's made for children. I kid. All right, Unk. Just boot up Roblox, Unk. I hear you. It's fun. Yeah, I want to try that game. The game looks really fun. Okay, this is all connected. We need to have the inventory actually show up now. So this inventory panel here, What are you exactly? I want to see it. Because if... Oh, it's the whole panel. So, do I want you on the screen for the other inventory? How do I want this to look? When you open the chest... There's a chance I will not actually do this yet, now that I'm thinking about it, and I will just give you the stuff. There's tech. This game has tech. But that's like the fun part of the game, is you just go learn the tech. This thing is, there's so many monsters that can all come at the same time. That sounds awesome. That sounds super fun. I want to play Grace, dude. Seems fun as hell. There's two ways of doing this, and I'm honestly, now that I'm thinking about it, I might just give you the hat for now, because there's the way that I was thinking of is like 2 inventories pop up on the screen. This is the loot inventory, and this is your character inventory, and you can like drag and drop the stuff into your inventory. This is fine. However, play Grace with us? Maybe. Free hat? Hell yeah. What I might want to do for now, just to get this working, is I just give you the loot no matter what. So you just get it in your inventory right when the chest opens. And I think I want to do it that way because it's simpler for now. So I'm going to not worry about this part yet. And we are just going to have the chest open. The whole game is dark. Whole game is dark. Why is the whole game dark? There we go. There we go. Hit E, opens the chest. And then when you do that, you should... Why is escape not working? Oh, escape pauses the game. Hold up. Something is cooked. What is cooked? Player inventory.toggle. This is the same code. What? How did I break my game? Will there be some sort of stat system? I'm thinking so. I think so. I don't know. It depends on what someone should suggest it, I suppose. I've been back on Dead by Daylight when I have the stream running in the background. Well, hey, good luck in your matches. The game is pausing, but it's not showing me the inventory. And it's not showing the modal either. Is this connect not like running correctly? Possible player inventory control, loot inventory control, player inventory control. Let's go to here. I mean, I'm seeing it pause the game. It's like I'm clearly here. Is the pause class name UI? Okay, so is the pause going off here? Wait a second. Inventory control. Pause. Get tree pause. Game pause.emit. It's this signal, so it should... Am I missing something silly? Let's go to the toggle function. Maybe this isn't running. So if I step through one line... Are you open right now? Is open is false, so it should say pause and then animate in, right? So it goes to pause, then it goes to animate in. So why do you think you're better than me? Okay. Could in the future put in day and night cycles? Yeah, that'd be cool. What, oh, at night monsters would spawn? That's interesting. Although, what would you like do during the day then? Because I don't want you to just like I don't want you to just have to sit there and wait for like monsters to spawn. Make a third UI for the stats? Yeah, probably. I kind of want to have them on the inventory screen so they're not just like constantly on your screen, but we could definitely do that. Tween pause process. Yeah, so it should be fine. I mean, is it that like this is inventory control weird? This is it just extends control. Day night, different day night monsters. There you go. That's yeah, that could work. Something weird is happening because I do this. The game is paused, but the tween isn't here. Can I like see it somewhere? No. Did I hide it on accident? Go to 2D. It's definitely there. Is open, yeah. If we go to animate in, are we returning the tween here? Breakpoint. Return tween. Yeah. I don't know why we're returning the tween, but like also this tween should now exist and it should just run it. What? Why did it run that time? Huh? What? What? So now it doesn't work. But when I... Is it a layering thing? What? What? What is happening? Something weird is happening. Did I move, like... Why is it only working when it's... Why is it becoming invisible? Is this... Hang on a minute. Player inventory control. If I just say control, if I well no, because then I lose pause. What is happening, man? Pause, animate in, do the tween. Why does it only work when the UI is off? Is like the background in the wrong place? Like is the background hiding? That's so strange. Why is your visibility ever changing? Is there anything here that is visible? Refresh inventory UI. That's visible for the helm. Begin item dragging item texture. Not what the heck is happening, man? What the heck? Oh, it's the I understand. It's just the modal. There we go. Okay, everything is fine. Look at that. Everything's fixed. Don't worry about it. It's the modal background that needed to be fixed. I understand now. There we go. Okay, the inventory still works. That's great. Now I should be able to go over here, hit E. This will open the chest. When I do that, I should be able to hit escape and see that I have a new hat. So let's go to the chest. Interactables, chest here. When you are opened, so when you say interact, you should get a reference to the player. I guess you want to get a reference to the inventory. And for now, we're just going to say add it to the inventory. Even if you're out of spots in the inventory, I don't care. I trust you. The game is gaming. So true. So I'm going to get this. I don't technically need this reference yet, but I'm going to go get it anyways. I'm going to say inventory. Sorry, inventory. Inventory dot add item. This is add to inventory. I guess I want this one. That shouldn't be a private function though. Add item to inventory, new item slot. Oh, it's because... Yeah, this is actually only an internal call, huh? Yeah. This is not quite the way I want to do this. Add item to equipment, add item to inventory. Well, maybe it is actually. Does the hat give some buffs for now? Or is it just for show? It's just for show for now because there's no stats in the game yet. Someone has to suggest adding stats first. Day monsters have fire-related abilities. The night monsters are the opposite. That's cool. That'd work. Here's I'm grinding debit dailies because my homie wants to build a team for Frankfurt next year. Damn, that's crazy. What? Like a pro team or something? Add item to inventory. So there, I mean, I do want to use this because the only thing is I don't know what slot I want to add it to. So I'm actually going to make another one that's public. Function add to inventory. There you go. Add to inventory. So now we can just do a new item this way. Item this way. And this will go get the lowest free slot and then add it with the internal version of this. My dad is a programmer, so I kind of know the basics. Seeing this code is like trying to speak Mandarin you learn from Duolingo with a native Chinese person. Don't worry. Even if you don't know how to code, I hope at the very least it's entertaining. Maybe if we can start from there, we can move on with our lives. But can we call the stats vibe, Riz, and Smash? Cobalt user was banned for this message. Hey, random wallbox, welcome in. Hello. So okay, so we can add to inventory like this with our item. Let's see. So like I said, this needs to get the lowest inventory slot. So first we'll say get so var item slot equals get lowest item slot, and then we'll say add item to inventory, and we'll say new item and the item slot like that. Now this doesn't exist yet, so we're gonna go get it. We're gonna say function get lowest item slot. This will say for items in, what is this thing called? Items for item in items. Is that how I want to do this? I guess this is item slot in items. If items item slot equals null, that means it's empty, so we can say return item slot like that. And then if we get to the end, we're going to return nothing. So return -1 for now is good enough. Hell no, I would reset my IRL character if those are the stats. Gotta go. Good luck on the game. Hey, I appreciate that. You're just watching this? I respect that. For no reason. You don't need a reason to do anything in your life. You know what I'm saying? Understandable. I'll accept my punishment. Thank you for taking it in stride. I appreciate you. Cool. All right. Cool. So we'll go ahead and get the lowest item slot. So that should work here. Now for the actual item I want to add, we need to go make a new prefab for the item. So we're going to go to resources here, instances here. We're going to create a new resource. This will be what? What do I want this to be? I actually just realized we haven't actually made the other sprites for the hat, despite the fact I put them in the video. Interesting. We want to make an item like this. We're going to call this the... I don't know. What are we going to call it? A sprite me. We're going to go make a new hat, I think. Let me go look at the hats I made in the video, because I don't actually 100% remember what they look like. YouTube.com/me. That doesn't work. That doesn't go to your actual channel, I don't think. Oh, maybe it does. It does not. There is a YouTuber called me instead. Okay. Let me go here. Call it the fry hat. We can make a fry hat. I'm going to go to this video and I'm going to copy my own pixel art. Some of it's Rosati's pixel art, to be fair. Because I don't think I saved these anywhere. Hold up. I'm talking to myself in a window that I can't pause. What is happening? Pause, 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 pause. Wait. I need the other hats. There we go. Okay. Dude, it went too fast. All right, these are the hats. I think I have them in my computer somewhere. I don't remember where I put them, though. I'm going to close this. Don't save. I'm going to open recent. Maybe I have the hats in here. I have the specters, so there's a chance. Recent files. Witch hat? You want the witch hat? Okay, we can do the witch hat. Open, maybe? Maybe I have them like... I mean, I would have saved them for the YouTube video here somewhere. So I would have saved it like, I think it was day 2. Yeah, okay, I found them. But these are the scaled up versions, unfortunately. Yeah, this thing is like way bigger than it would seem. You want the witch hat, those you said, Cobalt? I'll go get you a witch hat. Open, we're gonna open the witch hat. Okay, I need to remake this now in like 8x8 land. Because it's way too big. There we go. And I can go ahead and do this. Drop this. Hey, hey, do the thing. Open over there, please. Thank you. I can recreate it real quick. So I'm going to grab that, and then I'm going to do, what is it? 1, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 2, 3, 4. I need to move you over a little bit. Oop. Let me go here. That, like that. And then we grab this. And we go 1, 2. That. There we go. Witch hat. Make sure that's... Oh, we need actually one more pixel, huh? Sprite canvas size? I'm going to... Oops. No. Wrong one. I'm going to say canvas size. I need one more pixel for you. So I need one to the left. There you go. Go like this. And then to make sure it balances out, we are going to actually do this on the other side as well. Sprite size. So I'm just going to make it 10. Oops, no, I want the canvas size, sorry. Canvas size, I'm gonna do 10 here. So we got 1 px buffer on all sides. I guess if I want 1 px buffer, I need this to be 11. There we go. There we go. All right, cool. Hat is done. Makes it that every couple of in-game miles there are trainers that can teach you abilities. Run 10% faster, climb walls, etc. with a middle-high cost. I'm thinking of doing something close to like roguelikes, where if you clear a certain amount of enemies, you can like get a power up. But again, I am beholden to the whims of the YouTube comments, so I cannot. I'm physically incapable of passing or vetoing ideas at the moment. You'll just have to comment. Oh, look at this guy being scummy for engagement. What a bastard. Okay, so this is good for the hats. We're gonna go ahead and export this as the hat. So we're gonna go to our game. Here's the lowercase one. Nope, I meant it's the uppercase one. Go to Godot, we'll go to assets. I think it's in here, items. This should be item sprites now that I think about it, but it's okay. So this will be the witch hat. Witch hat. There you go. Export that up. Okay, so now in our game, we can make the witch hat. Godot, you good? Okay. Witch hat like this. Okay. And now we can fill that in. So we have The name will be the witch hat. The texture, we'll go ahead and load that up. Go assets, items, witch hat like this. And then I think we're good. So if I open the chest now, so if I go to the chest now, oops, I should be able to grab this thing, load it in like this. And I should be able to say inventory, add the witch hat. Like that. There you go. Make every hat give you different abilities. Witch hat poison enemies, cowboy hat have a gun, etc. That could be cool. I think the hats, I think the basic ones should definitely just give you like damage types or whatever. And then for specific ones, like more end game ones, maybe they like literally buff like one thing or like. But I could see a world where the hats literally like are the weapons. Like if you're wearing the witch hat, you can cast spells now or something. That'd kind of be sick too. Pet cat, you could put hats on. If the cat extends the same like NPC or the same like character base that the player does, it's possible that they could equip items. Yeah. Give the hat some sort of curse/bless system. So the cursed hats give you strong buffs with some drawback. Blessed items will have a weak buffs with no drawback. I think it's interesting. You always got to be really careful with like the boon bane type stuff, because like getting new things should always feel good. You kind of have the risk of rain problem where like lunar items either break the game or you never touch them, right? So like it's a little bit tricky to get the right balance on a lot of that kind of stuff. But I'm not like opposed to the idea of like the boon bust, like modifiers on items. Weapons are hats such as Mario Odyssey. That's okay. You think Mario Odyssey was the first game to do it? So if I hit this E, does not exist in base node inventory. What did I call this then? Oh, it's add to inventory. My bad. My bad. My bad. I go here. I say add to inventory. Restart it. So I go here. I have one hat at the moment. I walk up to here. Why am I just wearing the hat automatically? That doesn't make sense. Invalid access to property key on base object type of array. You don't like this, huh? Resource on top of base of object of type array. I don't even know what that you were beginning to explain to me. What? Items is array. Oh, it's array of item, not like this, huh? Well, wait, no. For item slot in items. Wait, what is items? Oh, because these are oh, it's just like this. Well, wait, I want this. I want range items dot size then I think. Now that should work. Let's see. Go up here, I hit E, it opens the chest, and if I open up here, I now have the witch hat, which if I equip it, puts on the regular hat. That doesn't make a lot of sense, but that's okay. Sweet. If anyone asks me if I understand this stuff, my answer would be yes. Yeah. Great. Glad to hear it. Cool. TikTok taking command. Okay. So we need to fix a couple things here. One, the hat scaling is a little bit off. If you'll notice these two sprites, they should have the same like pixel count. This hat is slightly larger. This hat is like takes up too much space. This hat should be smaller. So let's go to the inventory. Oh, I get it. It's exclamation mark yes, which would mean no, because that's how computers are. All right, very clever, very clever. Sorry I didn't get it on the first pass. I get you. Make a notification on the top right that says obtained. I think for now I'm going to leave that off, because what I would rather have in total is a inventory like pop-up and you can like loot the stuff out of the chest. Or do it like Vampire Survivor style, where it's just you open the chest, you just immediately get the item and it's in your inventory. And in that case, we would like animate the chest. We would like pause the screen and have the chest like animate on the screen, if that makes sense. If I'm not wrong, exclamation mark yes equals no in the code. You are correct. You have played the syntax game correctly. Congratulations. I get you. I just didn't get it on the first time. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. It is a good joke. The council approves of your joke. Okay, so we go like this. We have the hat now. We need to change how the hats are displayed in the inventory. So if I go here, what actually is this equipment slots is this thing. This is the actual equipment slot. So show me what I'm working with here. This is an equipment slot. I meant the inventory slot. Where are the inventory slots? Do I spawn them dynamically? I think it's an inventory slot like this. Yeah. This textured rect, I'm going to expand you to be much larger. This is a margin container here. What are the margins on this margin container? 15? We don't need that in our life. We can do 5s. If I ship it now, Night Escape, the hat is much larger, which I think is good, because if I hit E now, they're not the problem is these are still like mixely. And I think that's always going to be the case with a textured rect, unless you could scale it by the size of the thing. What we should do is we should make all the inventory sprites 10 by 10. That's just will fix our problem, and I don't have to deal with like ratio scaling or anything. The sprite size, we're gonna make, or let's make everything 12 by 12. Don't lock ratio. Sorry, this is sprite size, so I'm gonna go canvas size. I'm gonna say 12 by 12, like that. There you go. And then centering wise, we need the character to be the 4 in the middle. So this is 4, this is 4. So this is where the hat goes. And then top to bottom, I think we also need 4 from the bottom and where the hat starts. Yeah, so the slime always goes here. This is like the slime. Okay, perfect. Whoo, okay. How old am I? I'm Unk, unfortunately. I love when streamers have like 1 to 2K subs so they can actually interact with their viewers. I prefer that vibe as well, yeah. I also think some streamers just like ignore their chat all the time, even when they're not. They're like, even when they're perfectly capable of seeing or like responding to all the things in chat, but streamer didn't get the joke, get him. No, I'm innocent, I swear. Wait, this is 4x4, right? That's 5. This is 4x4? So this should actually be 1 lower? Like this. This is where the hat should go. Because this will be the slime. I don't want this to be the slime. How did he wear it in the video? Hang on. We're going back to the well. How did I wear the hat? Oh, that was too fast. It's like a damn QTE, man. I literally clicked pause. Okay, spacebar doesn't work either. I'm literally clicking the button, dude. What is happening? It's actually like lagging or what? Bruh. Okay, there we go. It's on the left pixel. So it's here. Like this. So this is where the slime goes. Cool. That geometry doesn't match? It's a little off in the video, yeah. Is the character a slime or a block? It seems like the consensus is that the character is in fact a slime. But it's up to your interpretation, you know? Whatever makes you feel happy. That's what they are. All good. Either way. Cool. All right, so it goes like this. So now everything should be 12 by 12. Well, we don't need... everything is 12 by 12. That's okay. Export as witchhat.png. We're going to open the other one then. So we're going to open the Proximity Bananas Fedora, and we're going to make this sprite 12 by 12 as well. We're going to say sprite size... Sorry, canvas size. We're going to say 12 by 12. Yeah. And then we're going to have this be 4 off the ground. So 1, 2, 3, 4, like that. There we go. That's the hat. There we go. Can we interpret him as a furry? It makes your heart happy. What do you plan to make the pacing like? I have like kind of not... I had a plan for the entire game. However, the thing about that is like then I have to massage every game into being that, like, in line with that idea. So I'm not actually doing that the way I thought I was going to. So all of that is to say I don't know what this game's going to end up being like. We'll see. Okay, these are both 12 by 12 now, so if I rerun the game, the hat will be smaller in the inventory. It's actually a lot smaller. It's like way too small. That shit is like microscopic, man. What the heck happened? I feel like I want that to be bigger. What's the margin container? Honestly, since these things already have like a 1px margin around them, could we just say like 0? The textured rect then could just be your 65 by 65. That makes it slightly bigger. I feel like it's still just like really tiny. And also the sprites need to be realigned, but the hat looks so silly. If I go here, this one looks like slightly more okay, but it feels like it's still very small. I guess I can make him 10 by 10 or 11 by 11? That would help a little bit. Can this fit in 11 by 11? Yeah. Well, hang on. It's... What is this in total? 9 by 6. I guess I could do like 10. Question, why is he the hat? Because I changed the sprite size so the ratio got all mixed up. Some Gungeon style gameplay would go hard here. I think so, yeah. Next comment is going to be turn the game into GTA 6. Cobalt, do not give them ideas like that. That next video is going to come out in like fucking 20 a million. It's going to come out in the 22nd century, little bro. Canvas size. We're going to say 9 by 6. I guess because that's the biggest hat that we have so far. Can you not like... You're going to cut off my... You're going to cut off my thing, man. No! My hat! That's okay. We can rebuild him. The doctors say he's going to be okay. I guess we could do it this way. Well, hang on. How big is this one, though? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I guess this is like our biggest hat. So if we make a bigger hat, we need to scale all the other hats down, but that's all right. We can burn that bridge when we get to it. So this is 9 by 6 then. Canvas size. This will be 9 by 6 for the hats. And I guess since it's like 9 by 9 is effectively the same here. Oh, that also means like our pixel ratio is going to be... Oh, it's going to be off by 1 though. Can I make this 8? Like if I get rid of this pixel, can I make an 8? I feel like it needs it. I feel like it needs that little bit there. Because that's like the brim of the witch's hat. You can't not have that. Can I shift it over by 1? I can shift it over by 1 though. That looks okay. Yeah, I think that still looks okay. I think I prefer the longer one, but this keeps everything in ratio. Do I live in the USA? Nope, I live in Japan. Turn the witch hat 90 degrees clockwise. It's a slingshot. Fair enough. The time for me right now is like 11 at 10:30, 10:30ish, 10:30 p.m. It looks so much better like this though. Because then it's like a proper witch's hat. Like it's got the brim and everything. But if I do it this way, I can make it 8 by 8. So I think sacrifices just have to be made. There we go. Japan? Yeah, I live in Japan. Sprite canvas size. We'll say 8 by 8s for the sprites then. What happened? What the heck? And then to give us an extra room here, I'm going to say that the... Well, hang on a minute. Does that mean the slime... So the slime goes here. So the slime's going to go 3 px from the left? I guess having an odd number is easier, because then the slime is centered on the same... Because if I center this thing on this center point, it'll be this square. I think it's okay. I think it's okay to do it this way. We're going to canvas this to 8s now. Canvas size, we're going to say 8 by 8, like that. And now this is back to being normal. And then how far off the ground is each hat? To give us things like we can drape it down, we're going to say that the hat, the slime layer is... yeah, one off the ground. So we're 1 more off the ground like this. This is where our slime goes, 4. Why does this look... Oh, because this is... Wait, this is not... Oh, this is 8 by 8. How do these look different then? Why does this have a nicely defined 4 pixels in the center and this one doesn't? Oh, it does. It's just that it's here. Oh, frick. This is where the slime would live in an 8 by 8 one. So we need to move it over to the left one, which means we'd lose the top of the hat. That doesn't really work for me. Add a golden belt in the witch's hat. I could see that. I don't know what color I'd use, but you could do like something like... Problem is we don't have a lot of like space to work with. You could try to do something like this maybe. Maybe it's better here. Something like that. You probably actually want to keep this one this color. Then it kind of loses its identity. Did you do like gold like this way? No, it doesn't really work. This maybe? No. The only place you could really do it is there, but that kind of doesn't quite work. I'm an American that lives in Japan. Correct. Ding, ding, ding. We have a winner. Okay, I'm gonna go to 10 by 10 then. Because I need the extra room. I need the extra room. I don't know what to tell you. And then if we make the resolution in game exactly 10 by 10, it should work out okay. Let's go back to this hat too. And then the slime will live here. So it's these 4 pixels at the bottom. Yeah, that works. Ah, that works for me. Yeah, replace it. So sprite size, will go to 10 by 10. That just makes this hat so tiny. But that's okay. It doesn't need to be the biggest hat of all time. This is the slime here. We're going to drop this down by 1. Cool. There we go. My dream is to go to Japan, dude. It's so cool. Maybe because I'm a huge weeb. Yeah, if you're a weeb, it's great. I highly recommend Akihabara or Ikebukuro. You ever experienced an earthquake in Japan? Yep, all the time. The first one's spooky, and then for a while they would wake me up at night, but now I just sleep through them. Unless it's like a big one, but we really haven't had a big one since I've lived here. Yeah, they're a little spooky first time. If you're outside, it's kind of really hard to notice them, which is interesting. But yeah, they're a little spooky. Up background texture X. So this, let's see how it looks now. The hat's gonna look a little small. Okay, that's passable, honestly. You can click. I don't know why it gets smaller. That's weird that it gets smaller. I don't like that. Why does that happen? Dragging item texture. It's because it lives in a margin container or what? Dragging item texture. Keep size. Oh, I guess I want to save keep size and then scale, and then your layout, your transform should be 65 by 65 to match with the other margin container. That's why I was doing that. Okay, so I can hit escape. You're here, and I can click and drag. It's not quite centered, but let's center that up for a moment. Yeah. In the inventory here. I think it is. Where is it? It's on the drag, I think. Position event.relative, dragging item texture. Why is this thing like off by a little bit though? That's interesting. Show me this guy. I guess it's because I'm grabbing, it's like when I'm grabbing here, it's shifting it this way? Interesting. Wait, why is... Slot index on type of nil. Whoa, what the heck happened? Oh, it doesn't like that that's visible, I guess. Try again. If I go here, it like snaps to a weird spot on my mouse. I think the event needs to be adjusted by some amount. It was 40 before, so maybe it's, I have like a minus 20 in here somewhere or something. Dragging item texture, that position. That event relative? End item drag? So fruits are the superior dish of food. I completely agree. I love fruit. I had some watermelon earlier today. And it was delicious. Okay. Dragging item texture like this. Dude, why is this off though? I don't understand. If I set you back to 40, wait, if I set you to 0, 0, what happens? The game explodes? Okay, good to know. If it escape. Oh my god, dude, it's just a little guy. It's the tiniest little hat in the entire universe. Okay, so that's clearly not it. It does need the custom minimum size. I'm going to say 65 by 65. And I'm going to say size is also 65 by 65. It's so tiny, dude, I know, it's just a little guy. Do I have like an offset on this thing? Pivot offset, I am not, that's not correct. Do I need to add half the, I mean, why not? I can just add literally half this thing. This dot position, where else do we use this in the code? Get viewport, oh, I found it. This will be 65.0 divided by 2, 65.0 divided by 2. We should just use the size. Plus, this thing size. Divided by 2. Chip it. Now it should work. It hated that, huh? Object and int and operator divide. Object and int. Oh, right, you want position. Or sorry, size. Like that now. Let's add a line break here. This is getting a little difficult to track. That, and then ship it. Click escape. That's not right. Why are you over there? It should be minus, huh? You probably want minus. Is that what you want? Zoop. Hey, we have the hat again. Put the hat on. These are all a little messed up, but we'll fix that in a moment. It's important. Are you a car or a dog person? I'm a cat person. I think if that was one of the options, I'm a cat person. Why did the opening the chest not give us an item? It did. So I have this thing. I can equip it. This is all cooked, so we need to fix this next. Okay. First we're going to go to the equipment slots. This thing needs to change a little bit. So you're going to do the same thing as the other one where this margin container is actually going to change a little bit. So this is going to be, if I go to margin. Yeah, what's up, bees? How's it going? Welcome in. We're going to go like that. This texture direct, this placeholder sprite, we need to edit this as well now. We're going to go to A sprites. Open. We're going to go to assets. I guess this is a UI, huh? Yeah, this needs to get expanded now. So we're going to go like this, and we're going to say sprite canvas size. This is going to be promoted to 10 by 10. Congratulations, you've been promoted. Like this, and now I can hit save. And actually, I kind of want to make this like a little bit bigger. Maybe like something like that. Yeah, that makes more sense to me. Okay, try it now. So if I hit escape, I have like a hat. I can drag my hat into the hat slot. Don't worry about that at the moment. I go over here, I can open this. I have a new hat. I seem to be missing my new hat. Oh, there it is. Why did that? What the heck? Oh, and now I've cloned it accidentally. Yeah, the inventory might be a little buggy. Don't worry about that. Don't worry about that. Just go this, then go here, and now we have the hat. I can equip the hat. Okay, sweet. We're getting somewhere. Okay. Whew. My cat, not car typo. I figured. I think I read the implied meaning. Yeah, I'm a cat person for sure. Make a dialogue that tells you what you got from when you open a chest. If I have time, I think I want to get to that. Yeah, because right now it's a little, it's a little unclear what actually is happening, unless you are literally here in the room with me right now, where I can tell you that you just got a hat. You just got a hat. Congratulations. Cool. All right. Cool. What next? We need to. Is this stream on Twitch too? Yep. I multi-stream. Yeah. Okay. Let's see. What is? Okay. So let me fix the character hat situation. So if I go here, this is my sprite 2D for the helm. If I go to the 2D world, I can see what this is exactly. Right now, I think it's literally always this hat, which is not quite correct. This should be set to be on equip. This texture should get updated. First of all, if we put this texture on, this offset is no longer 2. We don't need an offset at all. Just kidding, we need an offset of 3 because our sprite is 3 from the bottom. Hello there, Twitch people. Hichem, possibly Highchem, says hello to the people on Twitch. So now it's like this. We're going to hide the helm. This needs to say, when we equip this thing, we're going to update this texture. So in the player control, or the inventory control, the player inventory control, sorry. Are you a Guranuk or more of a Markhor person? Is this a Kiki Booba thing? Yo, Yag, what's up? How's it going? Welcome in, Yag. Hope you're doing well. Don't look at my code, it's messy. Where's on equip? Animate in, refresh inventory, set inventory, end item drag. Where's equip? I think it's on end item drag. Inventory to update equipment slots. When this updates, it should let the player know that it's updated because the UI doesn't need to tell the player. The inventory will be the one that tells the player. So update equipment slots. This will also flag to the player that, well, the player should just listen for the signal that this has been updated. So we're going to have the inventory. Oh, it already has it. Okay. Do I have a Roblox account? Yes, I do. I have 2 actually, but I don't remember the one that I had when I was like 12. So now I have Skygraves taken because Skygrave was taken, but not by me. I don't know who took Skygrave. What was my user account when I was 12 years old? I would love to remember. It's possible I can. It's possible my mother's email address might be tied to that account. May I get the user? Maybe? If I go to Roblox, how does that even work? We got a lot of Roblox enjoyers. I really need to make the Roblox game short, man. That's just gonna go crazy. How do I add friends? Yeah, it's this. It's Skygray was taken. At Skygray was taken. Because guess what was taken? You'll never guess. Have a message? From who? Welcome to Roblox. Don't welcome me to Roblox. Frick you, man. I've been here since you were an infant. Can't believe this guy's still on Roblox. Listen here, you. Okay, so we have on the player refresh equipment sprites. Here we go. So we should have a helm. We already have a helm. I'm literally a genius. Refresh equipment slots. So equipment updated. Connect refresh equipment slots. I just have helm visible equals true, but I need to actually have the item. So this is going to be helm. Well, hang on a minute. Refresh equipment sprite. So this is going to loop through the stuff in the inventory. So for item in inventory dot, I think it's equipment. And we actually need to loop through this a little bit more interestingly. Add an ability to sacrifice a platypus to the chest to get a free hat. Y'all really just like want the chest to have like blood sport around it. What? Y'all are crazy for that. Okay. Mine is Zaysfane. Would you add me? You add me. I'll say that. I'm gonna work on the game for a bit. Maybe after. Item inventory. Yo, Regenki, hello. Also nice Joel. Okay. The chest already gives you a free hat and the platypus is actually a raccoon. Yeah, fair enough. I guess it does kind of look like a platypus. Maybe an otter as well, I could see. What is the inventory? It's this. It's dictionary enums equipment type item. To loop through this, how do we loop through this? How do you loop through this? Dictionary enums equipment type, comma item. I don't remember. I'm gonna look it up. Godot loop through dictionary because I think if I do for equipment in equipment, it'll return the key. I think it's for key. Okay, so I can do this in our player inventory. I'm gonna say for item in inventory.equipment. This will be item key. So item key is an inventory dot equipment. I want the enum. I want this. Oh, it's enums. The enums are here in the preload. Right. We're gonna add the preload here then. It's gonna be enums like this dot equipment type. There we go. So for item key enums equipment type in equipment, we're gonna say match item key. I guess we could do this in order too, but if it's helm, so if it's enums dot equipment type dot helmet, what are you? Yeah, it's literally only helm. Why is it not type hinting that? That's weird. Dot helm. Yeah, you like that? Why didn't you type hint the first time? I think the Godot editor is like very strange sometimes. It's okay, it's up to you if you want. You can add me, I'll accept any friend request. I already added you, sick. A platypus puts on a hat, gasp. Parry the platypus. A helpful raccoon. Parry the helpful raccoon. Okay, so we're gonna say the helm sprite, so helm dot texture equals enums, sorry, that equals inventory dot equipment, the item key. This is the item, and then we're gonna say resource, like that. So now it should update to be the correct thing. If I go here, and I hit escape, and I update, I click this, hates that, does not like it. Resource on base, what did I call it in the resource? Scene, scripts, UI. Hey, where's my resources? Oh, I'm looking for inventory. Oh, it's texture. Right. What was I trying to key on? I was trying to key on resource. I'm silly. I have an issue. I forgot my main account was banned. LOL. Add Hatsune Miku. Wait, are you Hatsune Miku? What? That's not quite right. Why is it? It's the wrong texture still. That's weird. Why is this the wrong? That's a hat. That's the wrong hat, man. Is it not running this? It's probably not running the right code here. Refresh equipment sprites. I don't see anywhere where it says helm equals visible. This should actually still be invisible. Oh, it's updating in the inventory. Sorry, I'm silly. We're gonna say helm.visible equals true. Like that. Okay, so you can go through here now. Click this, open that thing. We're gonna fix the inventory in a moment. So if I equip this, I have the right hat on. Look at that, and I can switch to my fedora hat if I want to as well. It does consume the items, which is a bit of a shame, but that's okay. Oh, add Hatsune Miku to the game. Oh. I don't know if I have the legal rights to do that, but I don't know if Fortnite did it. Also, this isn't for money anyway, so who's gonna stop me? Was Hatsune Miku gonna jump out of my computer? I don't think so. It'd be nice, but I don't think so. Just kidding, she's 16 canonically. We don't do that here. Okay, so we say this makes the thing display if it's true. Now we need to fix the inventory displaying it correctly. So if I go to the equipment slots here, I think there's only the one equipment slot at the moment. So I need your thing to update. So first of all, I need to go to your scene. I need to click save. Why doesn't this update when I do that though? Because this one's still like the wrong thing. Oh, it's because this margin container hasn't been updated, right? This one doesn't need a margin anymore. Like that. Okay, so now we can go like this. And now if I equip the hat, it renders properly in this. That's what I was checking right now. So if I open this one and I get this hat, I don't know what's happening. I can do that and it still doesn't render properly, huh? Why is it off by 1? It's so much of this is buggy. I think Namiko's Creative Commons license. I guess I could put her in the game. If you look here, this one doesn't look like it's like touching the edges, and then when I put it here, it looks like it's like right on the edge. Why is that? Oh, because this size probably isn't set correctly, I imagine. Oh, it's because the textured rec, because they're flipped for some reason. Yeah, that was weird. The margin container goes first. Same with this one. Why is the margin container in the... Wait, what is happening? Something weird is happening here. Hang on. That's the tooltip. I was changing the wrong thing. That's the tooltip. Don't worry about it. Your transform. What's your transform? It's 75. That's wrong. It should be 65. Are you slightly larger than the other one? You should fill the space. Because the other one's 65 by 65. What the? I think it was just slightly too large, and that was like making it look weird. Nope, still looks weird. Still looks weird. The raccoon did nothing. Why do you want to kill the raccoon? That's crazy. It's a helpful raccoon. The tooltip is completely cooked because I messed with it. My bad. This does need margins. It should be 10 on each side. Like that. Okay, so if I do this and I walk over, I open this, I get the hat, I put it here. This tooltip is fixed now. This sprite is still like poking off the left side for some reason. Let's look at everything here. So this is the placeholder sprite. And its transform is what? What is your transform actually? 75, 75, 65. You have a 10px margin, huh? You piece, it's a 5px margin. Everything makes sense all of a sudden. So this needs to go back to being 75. Because the other one's 75. We should really make this like a sub scene, but whatever. Okay, now if I go here, this margin container, this needs to have margins of 5, 5, 5, 5. There we go. Now, look. We go like this, we get the hat, we equip the hat, it looks good in the sprite, now we just need to fix this. There we go. There we go, we're getting close. Okay. Kill every monster in the underground? Wait, that's the plot of Undertale. Okay. Alright, so last thing to do is fix the hat sprite on the character, because that looks super weird. So in the inventory control, character preview, we have the margin container for this one. This should also technically be like a resource or whatever. That's this. This is the helm sprite, so we're going to change this to be updated dynamically. So I think I have Helm Sprite in here somewhere. Helm Sprite. Yep. We're gonna have Helm Sprite here. When do we actually use it? Equipment slot. Equipment type to slot. Enums hell is that thing, and then we should have one that says visible. We're not going to say visible. We're going to say texture equals item dot texture. Sorry. Yeah. Item dot texture. So now it should have the right texture when I do this. Click this. We have a hat. I click here. It's not visible. We're going to say Helm Sprite dot visible equals true. And then we say equip the hat. Now it's still going to be off by a little bit. So when I open this, I'm going to click here. I'm going to drag the hat on. It's way too big, but it's got the spirit. Oh, what's up, Armageddon? Hello, hello. Hello, hello, and welcome in. Okay, so here we go. Oh, is this the Miku? That's crazy. It's actually just CC, huh? Damn. You don't even need to have like the license for the software or whatever? It's Creative Commons. All right, yeah. I guess we can legit put Miku in the game. Who would have thought? Okay, cool. So we have this. We need to line this sprite up now is the only thing we need to do left. So if I say visible, I'm going to set a texture for you at the moment. This. Where is it? What? Dude, literally, where is it? Oh. Oh, it's in the inventory. I was looking at the wrong dude. Right. So this thing needs to just. Wait, why is the character sprite all wonky as well? That's the margin container. This needs a margin container as well, I guess. At child node margin container, and then we can put both these things in here. And now we should be able to just say transfer. So this transform is the full thing, and then same thing as the other. We're going to do 5px. So margin. Constants, margin, 5, 5, 5, 5. We go here and we say scale. Sorry, we say stretch mode scale. So we have that guy, and if I say stretch mode scale, wrong thing, scale. The hat's in the center. Right, we need the hat to be at the top. So we need this to actually have a slightly different position. Can I have like an offset? No. How do I anchor this to be in a different spot? Is that even like physically possible? Also, the resolution's like a little bit weird too. I don't know why. These are the same size sprite. Why is the resolution slightly off? Weird. Be back. All right, take your time. Brought the original Gambit into the game. Now you're cooking, dude. Why didn't I think of that? That's genius. Okay, hang on a minute. Why? Okay. I need to line these back up, but I don't understand why it's lined up in the regular sprite, but not on this sprite. Why is it done that? Why is it done that? I mean, I guess I could like put you here, and then I can like manipulate you a little bit better. It's just for the character, and then I can just say like, you go here. It's like not the right size either, which is kind of weirding me out. This character sprite is the same size though, so it should fill the same like container. Huh. I have an idea for the different types of currency. For example, if there's slime frags you use to get weak lower tier items, lower tier food. Yeah. Again, I am beholden to the YouTube comments, so you will have to suggest that at the next video. Why are you the wrong size? If I reset this back to this, it's because your thing isn't like scaled out all the way. Hang on a minute. Okay, what is this character spread? This is 95 by 95. So if I set you to be 95 by 95, why is it a different size, man? I don't understand. You don't have a scale on you, right? Scale 1. You don't have a scale. You don't have a scale. I mean, I could just like line it up by hand because it'll stay the same either way, but it needs to be like this. Like it's not even close, man. Huh? That's what it should look like, but why is it twice the size? Gamble the raccoon's life away? Jesus Christ, man. You hate this guy. Legit, why is it done this? I mean, that lines up, right? No, it's like slightly off, but how does it work on the character? Okay, so if I have the sprite here, and I have the helm sprite, what's the scale? Scale is 4, scale is 4. Is this using the right sprite? Like, is it using a different sprite, maybe? Character sprite. That's 8x8, so no, that's the right sprite there. And then this one is also the, this one's the 10x10. I guess since it's 10x10, since it's 10x10, the other one isn't lining up exactly. It's just maybe it's since it's scaled up so far, it doesn't. You can't really see it. Let me turn the debug shapes off. The thing is, it looks like it's lining up though, weirdly. So I go here, I get the hat, I put the hat on. That looks like it lines up perfectly to me. Maybe I could zoom the camera in more just to double check. Where's the camera at? Set that shit to like 5.0 zoom or something. Can't see anything. I'm so small. Go here. It literally lines up perfectly. Huh? What? I'm gonna lose it. I mean, yeah. As marksman from Ultra Kill. I haven't played Ultra Kill still. Suggest for Mika to be added to the game, so marksman is pretty normal. It depends on if marksman is public domain or not. I would assume he is not. Is that just like a camera artifacting thing? Yeah. Honestly, I don't need to line it up perfectly. It's good enough for now. So if I say that this is now invisible, when I equip the correct hat, it should show up there. So if I equip this hat, it should show up on my head. It actually pokes out of the frame. I kind of love that. Cool, dude. We have a hat. It pokes out of the frame, and now you're wearing the hat. Now you're a mage with the hat. Walk over and talk to the raccoon still. Sweet. What's the problem? This sprite here is not lining up with the helm sprite, despite the fact that they're the same. Like their texture is the same size. Oh, I know what it is. This is it's a textured rect is why this is happening. Right. That means we should probably update the player sprite to be 10x10, but that's gonna crush everything. Yeah, I just figured it out. Marksman is a gun in the popular indie game Ultra Kill. Its ability to shoot coins into the air. When they shoot, they'll auto target. Sick. Call me your local rubber duck. You literally just cracked it. You just figured out the entire thing. That's crazy. How'd you do that? Yeah, what's up, Mr. Jink? How's it go? Welcome in. Nice duck. Okay, so you walk over, you open the chest, you look in, you get loot from the chest, you can equip the hat. Look at you, you're so dapper. Now the last thing we need is coins. So let me checkpoint this. We're not going to do the inventory screen for now. We need the currency counter. We prefab the thing. We're not going to roll for the hat. We're just going to say that you can get the one hat. So now we need currency. So we need a counter on the screen. We need a name for the currency. We're not going to mess with that yet, actually. We need an icon for the currency. I want something that's like animated. I wonder if there's like an animated coin. Itch.io. There we go. Coin asset. I just need like a spinny coin. Just like a spinny coin. One of these could work. Red. We got some gems too, for the person that wants to do different gems. Can you sing us kickback from CSM since you know Japanese? それはちょっと今日本語で話したくないね。I like the gold coin, Tavin. What the fuck? Oh, the context switched in my head. Whoops. I spoke too much Japanese and I got stuck in it. Whoopsies. Let's just use the gold coin for now. That's probably good enough. And again, this is probably just a placeholder for now. Maybe Rosati can cook us up something better, but for now this works. I'm gonna copy this. Go to our projects, game dev assets. Gesundheit. どうして日本語で話した? I sound so extremely polite in Japanese in comparison to the English. Not that my English isn't polite. No, I'm 100% more like polite in Japanese. Say a curse word in Japanese if you can. Do you think I would sit here and teach you bad words to say in Japanese? You think I would do that? Kuso. I would never. I would never do that. Okay. Where's my game dev assets? If you know, you know. Does Japanese even have a way to sound violent? Oh yeah, of course. Of course they do. That one I'm probably not good enough to pull off though. I don't know how to sound like angi yet in Japanese. Maybe one day. Doesn't really need that. I don't really need that right now. I want to know a curse word. I said it in the sentence. I snuck it in there. You can run the clip back. You can hear it. Coin gem. Where is it? I wonder if you'll read my comment. Of course I will. How does this one? I like this one. This looks nice. Not for any language has rolled R's is an easy way to sound angry. A little bit, yeah. I agree. Kuso or something? No. Don't use that word. That's a bad... Who taught you that word? German, at least half the Slavic languages. I feel like English is pretty good Angi. Pretty good Angi mode for English as well. That's just my opinion. Let's use the gold coins for now because they're the easiest. But I am open to multiple currencies or whatever at some point. But for now, this is just the easiest one, so I'm going to do this. We're going to export as a sprite sheets. And again, I think long-term, this is a little placeholdery, but like long-term, this is the wrong project. Long-term, we can have more cohesive stuff in the sprite work. But right now, this is just placeholdering stuff. It's fine. We're going to go to Assets, UI. This will be the coin icon, PNG. I said a curse word? I did. Can you believe it? I'm so sorry. Okay, so now in the UI, we're going to have a new thing for this. I should have committed before I did this. Oh, it's never too late. Git status. Git status. Git add. Git commit m. Chest adds hat to inventory. Okay. We're going to go here. We need a new control. And this one is actually always available. So I'm going to add a child node here. I'm going to call it a control. I'm going to go here. This will be the money display. Money display. And I think in the future, what we'll have instead of like money display per se is like have a UI or HUD, and we can break everything into the HUD specifically. Someone tells me to frick off. I don't really think much about it, but why per dollars hits diff? That's a language I don't know how to read. This is something I don't know how to do. I want an animated sprite because the sprite is animated, but I don't know how to have it as part of like the UI. Yeah, I'm not sure. Don't be sorry. Huh. If I put you in the top left, you hate... Oh, right, because you're on the UI. Right, so it's going to be like here. And then I can have this sprite. I'm going to have this sprite load, assets, UI. That's not how that works. I'm going to say new sprite frames, and then I'm going to construct the sprite frames. This just be auto playing. It'll loop at 10 FPS, and we'll go get the thing. Yeah, it means something a little bit dark, yeah. The word I said earlier. But not usually. Like, in sentence, it doesn't really mean that, though. Yeah. You rewinded stream just for that. Oh, no! I taught you a bad word. I should have taught you that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This would be 5 by 1. You didn't hear it from me. You didn't hear it from your old pal Sky Gray. I want this to be larger, and since this doesn't really interact with the UI element specifically, I need to scale it myself. So I'm going to say the transform. I want this to be... I don't know, 4.0? That seems pretty good. And then the transform, we're going to say 10. We're going to say 20. We're going to say 30. Why is that off by like 1 pixel? Not you. I want it to be like here. 32 by 32. Oh, because it's probably 16 by 16 sprite. That makes sense. If I hit play on this, we have money. So if I hit play on the game, we now have a coin thing in the top left. So if I open this, it should say like and like roll up or something. Thanks a lot, Mr. Sky, for teaching me bad words. No! It wasn't me. Money display like this. We're going to shrink this down a little bit so it's like this. And then we can add a child node here. We're going to say it's a margin container because I am addicted to using margin containers and I know how to use nothing else because margin containers are the best. I'm going to have this anchor on the left side like this. And then This is where the text will go, so I'm going to drag it like this, and then I'm going to put a rich text label inside of that. Rich text label, and then we're going to say this is the money. So we're going to say, probably want this to be like gold, because gold is good. I'm going to use the same one as the raccoon, because it's just a good gold color. This will not be centered. I'm going to go like this. Grab that for the BB code. Rich text label like this. This, and then I'm going to say 100. And I need this to be centered on the coin, so I'm going to change the margin container. I'm going to say margins, theme override here. I want probably like 5 px from the left, and then from the top, we're going to say 5 maybe? We're going to say 10 maybe? We're going to say 11 maybe? We're going to say 12 maybe? We're going to say 12. Now you should have a thing that has like 100. Look at that, you have coins! Yeah! Gamble the raccoon's life away? You hate the raccoon, that's crazy. Just vibe code it? No. This is the thing that bothers me about vibe coding, is like, even if the argument was like, is so much faster, which it isn't, like, I just enjoy programming. Like, what, am I messed up for that? Or like, what, like, I wouldn't vibe code to make myself work faster. Like, I want to enjoy doing the art. This is the fun part for me. 16, can I go like a little higher? Probably have to go to like 24 next. Probably go to 32, huh? Yeah, look at that. Margin container, we don't need as much of this now. 5 maybe? That looks pretty good. There we go. There we go, there we go. Watch the AI generated ASMR to understand. That shit is so cursed to me. When you open this thing should go like, and then run up the number real quick for you. So we can do that as well. Attach a script here, call it the money display. The inventory will be the thing that actually holds the money, because why not? It has everything else. So we're gonna have a new thing. So this is gonna be on ready var money is int. I'm not messing with it if it isn't. We're gonna have two things here. So we're gonna have function add money. This will add a money amount. So money is an int. We're gonna say money plus equals money. Can't do it like that because Godot doesn't like scoping like that. Money plus equals money, like that. And then we can have a signal here that says money, signal money updated. Like this. Say money updated.emit. And then, I guess we need the money amount. We might as well just do the money amount there. In the money display here, we're going to connect that to that control. So we're going to grab this guy by reference. And then in the ready frame, so function ready, we're going to say inventory.moneyUpdated.connect like this, and then we'll say update money display, something like that. Cool. Cool. Gamble the raccoon's life away for exactly 78 coins. What the heck, man? I have a step tracker, so I eventually hop onto it, and I take like 10 seconds to leave because what? Oh, because of an ad? Wait, do I have to run ads on Twitch? Am I over my ad time? I am. I'm going to hit you with a 30-second ad, though, because I don't feel like... I'm cooking. Oh, 1 minute is the lowest I can run? Man, that's disappointing. All right, 1 minute ad, sorry. If you're on YouTube, you don't have to care about that. It's not important to you. Money updated connects, update money display, so we're going to have a thing here. We say function, update money display like this. This will be the new money value. New money value. Okay, what the? New money value like this. We're also going to have a onReady var last seen money. What this is going to be able to let us do is we can scale up to the current amount. Fast switch to YouTube. Easiest way to farm viewers on YouTube. True, true. Last seen money, update money display, new money value. So we can do it like this. We're going to scale up to that value for the display. So we're going to create some sort of timer. And we're going to set it to the last seen money, and then we're going to increment that up until we get to the point where it's the new money. That way it doesn't just immediately pop over to the new value. It'll run up. It'll look really cool. I have like an animation almost. So the way we're going to do that is we're going to say, well, we need, it's a lerp basic. I don't know if you can lerp into, can you lerp integers? Can you lerp integers? Godot. I don't know. No, you cannot. You can if, oh, hang on. I could do lerp. From variant. So I guess you could say from last seen money to new money value. And the time will be the weight. How do you use a lerp again? Lerp, godot. No, don't. Just show me the docs, man. Just show me the docs, please. Don't show me like 18 YouTube videos. This is in the wrong language. Okay. Interpolation equals a. Yeah. I just want the lerp. That lerp t plus equals delta. So you would set a timer on this, huh? So the display timer, and then you use the actual timer timeout for the 1 minus the timeout. Something like that. Copy the entire kickback song's lyrics, but YouTube has a letter cap, so I can't copy the whole thing. I think it's literally to prevent that exact situation. So we can do this. We're gonna say it's a value. Oh, this is gonna be really weird. We're gonna update money display. We're going to say you can do int lerp float. I feel like this isn't the right way of doing this. I think it'd be easier to say like var money timer. Well, we don't do it that way. Because you can just calculate the steps yourself and then. No, I guess you do want to lerp it. I think lerp is better. You're just switching sides to like Twitch or. Oh, to the raccoon life gambling. Hey, you're more than welcome to comment on the next video. Because this will. Wait, expected at least 3 but received 2. Let me see the docs again. Dot lerp b position and time. You just have time. Wait, which one of these is optional then? Wait, what? Lerp. From is last seen money. 2 is new money value. Oh, then you need, this is the time. So this is like 0.1. This is the amount of time that's passed. This is what delta will be fed in. I see. So what we need to do then is we set that this is updating, and then in the process we update the text based on the lerp. So we're gonna say something like var onReady var. I don't know how to do this. Is updating equals false. The only thing that could be bad about this is if this occurs at the same time as like we're updating the money value a second time, it could overwrite this, but as long as we're lerping up to the new value, it should always be okay. Like this will just start another lerp with the last seen money, so it's actually completely fine. Yeah, okay. I'm not worried about it then. So on update money display, we're going to say is updating money display. I guess we could just say is updating equals true. And then we could say in process, function process, we're going to say if is updating. We need some sort of t's here or some time value. So onReady var lerp progress equals 0. And I want this to scale up like super fast. So we don't actually need to wait for the whole thing to like get there on its own. We don't need to wait for delta to literally pass 1 second. But let me see what it looks like with it. Okay, so if is updating, we're going to say we need a reference to the rich text label here. We can just go ahead and grab that for now. It's okay. Rich text label dot text equals, I need the BB code. I shouldn't have to do this every time. I could just set a color, but whatever. Plus string lerp the last seen money. What do you hate? What do you hate? Oh, if. Dude, this is so annoying because it messes up my whole thing. Now this won't like. The Godot editor is sometimes frustrating. Last seen money, so this will be onReady var current money equals 0. What we're going to do is we're going to update from the. We're going to lerp here from last seen money to current money. We're going to scale by lerp progress. We're gonna do it times plus delta times 5, I think. It's probably fine. So we're gonna do like this. Last seen money, current money, lerp progress. We're gonna say here that current money equals new money value. If lerp progress is greater than or equal to 1, then we know that we're done. So we're gonna say last seen money equals current money. So now we should be able to update the display. And when it does this, it will just zoop up to 100. It'll look really nice. Let's see. Do you skip the anime opening songs? No, I like the one for Soul Eater a lot. I usually listen to that one. Depends on the one. Like Nichijou, probably, yeah, skip it, because it's nothing interesting going on there. But like some of them are bangers. I don't know. It kind of just depends. So inventory, everything's connected. So if I walk up to the chest, I already have 100 coins. That's not good. This needs to be 0 at the start of the game, because you have no money. When the chest is interactive, we're going to say inventory dot add coins. And this will be 100 coins. Add money, add coins, same thing. It's add, yeah, function add. It should be add money. Yeah, it should be add money. Fine, fine. Because we don't necessarily know it's always going to be coins. Okay, so now if I walk up to this thing, the game should crash. It did. Cool. This needs to be string. I need to string the lerp. Try again. See how it looks? Wow, it hates that, huh? What is happening? Huh? String plus lerp, last seen money, current Is that not how a lerp works? T plus a position dot lerp, B position. What? Transform, interpolate with. Can you not lerp? Godot lerp integers. Yeah, 2 values in a set duration, please. Oh, let's try this maybe? This is likely to break if you pause your game. You can use a tween node. That doesn't work for us. That doesn't work at all. Okay, so this doesn't work even a little bit, huh? Okay, we're just gonna do it this way then. We'll make our own lerp. We'll make our own lerp. It'll be cool, all right? It'll be better than anything they ever made for us. He says, well, using the built-ins for like literally everything he ever does. Okay, so how do I do that? We're gonna say step size equals current money divided by what? No, it's the difference. It's the difference between these two things. I got so into the lerp thing. I like kind of don't know how I want to do this. It's gonna be step size times some percentage of delta. Wait, you just do that. Yeah. What am I? We're gonna say current money. Sorry. We can still have like a lerp progress. Was this because I wasn't updating the lerp progress? That's what it was, dude. We're gonna say lerp progress like this, and then you can do this. I think that'll work actually. I think I was actually fine. I just wasn't doing the progress correctly. Try now. 0.0? That's not quite right. Why is it 0.0? What's the, I'm gonna see these things. What's current money? What's new money? If I hit E, new money value is 100. So I'm gonna go to is updating. Is updating is, okay, this is 100 now, so it is updating. I wanna see this thing. Go here maybe? What's lerp progress? Oh, it's an integer, so it never ever changes ever, huh? Hey, you're a float, nerd. How about 0.0? How about that, huh? This needs to be int, by the way. String int lerp. There we go. Try now. Click here. That's good. Good. Nothing happens again. God dang it, man. Okay. All right. New current divided by total time. That could work, yes. New plus equals on line 15. I'm gonna cry. Did that work? I was reading chat. Did it work? It worked! Mr. Jink, you solved it. Holy. Look at that. You can do that, and then you can keep getting more money. Weirdly, the other ones are not working as well. I wonder why. They're like, it's just zooping up like immediately. What if we do like ×2? So now it takes half a second to get there. Zoop. Yeah, it's just like updating the other ones for some reason. It's not, that's okay. 33.5 degrees Celsius here, and there's a thunderstorm outside. Makes sense. Doesn't it? It like fucks me up that like weather gets worse with hot weather. Like you couldn't just leave me alone. The hot weather wasn't enough for you. You must punish me further. Sky, where are my kidneys? I don't know. Probably like slightly below your rib cage or whatever. That's the last place I saw him. This guy's voice is too good. Do not inflate this guy, great ego. Never reset the alert progress when you're done. He's been coding on stream for too long. We also need to say is updating his files. We should probably make a function for like reset lerp or whatever, but this is fine for now. I can open the chest. Zoop, zoop, zoop. Hey, look at that. It's so good. I ate your kidneys. My bad. Do I listen to music while working? I do. You might not be able to hear it actually. Let me check OBS levels. Yeah, y'all probably can't hear my music like at all, huh? Yeah, I have Monster Cat going in the background usually. A fire staff? It's possible. It's possible. It's possible to add. Fire staff, more like fired staff, because I'm gonna stop talking. Gamble the raccoon's life away. You are really on this. I respect it. Don't worry, I don't want them anyways. That's fair. I feel like most people usually bring their own kind of music to the stream, and like if it's not your vibe, sometimes it can mess with like what you want out of the stream. Like if I'm listening to like lo-fi or something, and you're not in the mood for lo-fi, like it's kind of tricky. But I like the way Maisaka does it. They have like just a little bit of music going the whole time. It's like enough you can drown it out if you need to. Yeah. Okay. Rockets would shoot stars. That's kind of sick, actually. You're low-key Terraria posting. All right, so we can open the chest and it gives us money. Cool. We have hit the minimum requirements for this thing, which I think is perfect. I'm gonna add some things to the maintenance here because this is all the stuff we're gonna clean up on the weekends when I have more time. Right now, I just need to get the thing done and then make the short. So the game's a little like we're kind of hoveling it across the line for a lot of these features, but that's okay. Do a fire staff. Hey, if it wins the next top comment, I'd be more than happy to. I guess you'll have to comment on the next video. He's farming engagement. He's farming engagement. Someone get the content police on this man. Okay, so we can have chest opening displays text on new items. We're going to say sound effects for money increase, I think would be nice. And then maybe I'm going to say stretch goal is separate lootable UI. Something to like when you open this thing, it has more than one thing in it. You can see like the actual loot you're gonna get, and you can like click and drag it into your inventory, maybe even like shift click it into your inventory. But for now, you just click the thing, it gives you a hat. Great. There you go. Cool. All right. I think that covers the functionality that it needs to cover. Yeah. For me, I think that will probably be the end of the stream because I have to go make the short now. I apologize. When you don't know who's going to win the predicament, always bet on Amu. Amu's really big on gambling the raccoon's life away. They've said it like 300 times in chat, which is insane. Okay, so yeah, I think that's it for me today. That's good progress though. So if we look around, so here's what we got in the game so far. We're looking around. We got the money thing in the top left now. I kind of want to move it. It's actually a little bit in the way. Maybe change the sprite out as well. We got the raccoon that can talk to you. It's got sound effects even, which is really nice. You can click here to open the chest. It gives you a nice little animation. If you look in your inventory, you have a new hat here. The tooltip isn't updated, but that's okay. Go ahead and click and drag that onto your inventory, and now you have a hat on your character. When you exit out, you have a hat. There you go. And I think that's everything that the comment said. Let me check one more time. Add a chest that gives you a hat and some currency. There you go. You now have a hat and some currency. Can we attack? No. Can we even look to the left? Also, no. Haven't figured that one out yet. Can we spawn in the boss? We can. Look at this little boss guy. And I think I want it to be that when the boss dies, maybe he's the one that drops the chest. And if he hits you, even squishes your hat, which I think is awesome. Oh, there's one other bug I want to fix, which is the inventory sprites alignment on the hat. because it's kind of broken right now. There you go. Fight the boss. I wish I could. I have no attacks. I have no attacks, and yet I must scream. Look at this. I can't do anything to him. Even if I poke him with the sword, nothing happens. It's terrifying. I can put the hat on, though. That helps. A little bit. I can't. I've made a PvE. Yep. We can't hit him yet. Also, this is broken. There's other bugs in the inventory. Slots not freeing after equip in inventory. And there's also one where the sprite is disappearing on drag to new inventory slot. But a lot of that is just updating the actual like logic of the inventory, so I don't think that'll take too long. Cool. I'm gonna push this for now because I think it's done. So get status, get add like the get commit. I'm gonna say item drop and cash and money get push that up. Cool. Making it from YouTube comments is so unhinged. Yeah, a little bit. Thanks for the stream. I gotta go now. I underestimated the storm. Stay safe, brother. That's crazy. Damn. All right, cool. Yeah. All right. Let's go to the end screen here. Go here. All right. Welcome to the mirror dimension, everybody. There's about to be infinite me's on screen. It's crazy. Crazy that they would let me do that. We're gonna close out, so I'm gonna go ahead and pass this off to someone else. Let's see who else is around at the moment. We got who else out here? Who else is out here? We got some indie devs going, maybe? There's some other indie devs here. How will we feed them all? We could go Keen Ref. I've never seen Keen Reflex. They're not doing development, so I'm gonna go to someone who's doing development. Side project of the side project. Oh, you know who I think is streaming though is Murd. We could go to Murd. Yeah, let's go to Murd. Why not? /raid Murd boy. Cool. All right. I will be back hopefully Friday, and we'll work more on the game. I hope everyone likes the short when it comes out. We'll see what happens. Thanks for watching. Thanks for commenting. Thanks for letting me steal your game ideas. And I'll see you next time. Bye, everybody.